style. I should better with time. These tears never gonna dry when I lose you. Some hearts double inside.
Hey, guys, welcome back. Guys, we got the Packers versus the Lions tonight.
Okay.
How exciting is that? Also, new merch alert. The game's just getting started here. Let's see here. Let's see what we got.
We're back.
Hey, let's go.
Let's see here. So, look at that, man. We're on our way. Hopefully we win some of these bets today, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's,
All right.
All right, so I am, yeah, let's make sure we get everything synced.
Yes, I am just getting over here to the game.
Completion there. That's that'll be, what's that going to be? 3rd and 1 now for the Lions.
Okay, 3rd and 1. There we go. Looking for an early shutout. My dad says bad feed, so you know what? Hey, we're trying to do a good job over here. And this guy's over here criticizing us, saying it's bad so far. This is terrible. And it's like, you know what? You don't even know how difficult it is to run a production like this, David. But you know what? Even your negativity can't bring us down on this beautiful Monday evening where we got the Green Bay Packers getting ready to dominate the Detroit Lions.
100% there. I don't know about those shots you took at Dave, but otherwise,
it's all kosher.
I will co-sign all of the rest of it.
All
right, we're okay. So let's make sure we're all synced up here, time wise.
I'm slowly getting my stuff pulled up here.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I didn't know if that was the issue why we were having some of the technicalities. Technical difficulties that maybe Dave was referencing to in the bad feed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think we got those fixed.
Yeah, Lions. Lions with a deep pass down the left sideline. Kevin King getting burned as to be expected. Apparently, God damn, dude, this is on.
Yeah, that's got to stop.
Yeah, it does.
Eric Stokes have to go ahead and take his spot
for sure.
He's gonna have to make the switch because it probably can't be as bad as Kevin King. And trust me, Kevin King really badly.
You and me both. You and me both.
Because I fucking sometimes those yeah. You know, he's terrible. We should have cut him. Like I just want those guys to eat their words all the time when it comes to talking crap like that.
Just out.
But yeah, I get what they mean.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see here. Lions 2nd and 1 here from the 11-yard line. And that's going to be a first down right there.
Hey. Let's
first
go.
And goal, Lions.
That's what the Lions fans will say. I would not say that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm getting a couple things situated over here.
Worries. Do you have the stream pulled up? Did it start? It's all good.
I mean, I think so. I'm pulling up the YouTube. I'm trying to get some of that stuff in there real quick.
Gotcha. Makes sense. All right, here we go. So, 1st and goal from looks like the 7-yard line.
Boom.
This is a situation, man. You know, a guy like that the Lions have that we love, Jamal Williams, is dangerous in situations like that, which would actually be phenomenal for our parlay. Though the Packers giving up an opening drive touchdown would be ridiculous, but also, I guess, not surprising.
No.
At this point.
Because, you know, you got the same cast and characters, even though it's a new, you know.
Yep. 100%. A new season. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's the same cast and crew, but just a new director, you know?
That's what it is.
So,
you know, the end of the day.
You know, that can the matrices.
For sure.
Okay, let's see here.
All right, they're on the 6 here. Goff thrown to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. And looks like Stokes might have been the guy that got scored on there.
Oh.
Let me see. Yeah, it's a great throw by Goff. Great catch by Cephas. And you know the Lions are in an interesting place when they have a guy playing receiver no one's ever heard of. But apparently tonight, that's the story with the Lions. Apparently they have already had no receivers, already didn't throw to their receivers, and now apparently they are even more banged up at that position.
Damn.
And the extra point's good. Damn it, man. This is what happens. They're shooting over to a commercial. This is what happens, dude. It's just...
Yeah, we almost got there though.
I
will say this, Nick.
Yeah, with Stokes.
Yeah, you can't give up those fucking first drive touchdowns. They are killer. It makes such a statement. But what I will say there, I did enjoy seeing the all out effort from the special teams there, the block.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Yep. Hell yeah.
We're getting in there.
You got to.
Just a little
you
short,
got to.
but we're competing at one of the, you know, not offense, not defense yet, but special teams. We're build off the small bright spots there.
Apparently with this team, that's what we're gonna have to do this year.
But hey, now we get to see Aaron Rodgers come out, guns a-blazing. Probably has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't this week. Maybe he's still cool, calm, collective. Zen Rodgers is like what I like to call him. Air Zen Rodgers.
Okay.
And
Air Zen Rodgers. I like that.
We'll see. We'll see what he can do. But I think he's gonna play. I have him playing well. Nick, let's talk to some of the people at home. Let them know what our bets we got going on.
All right. So
I mean, we did. We're coming off a money line win last week, or not money line. We're
the spread.
We picked the spread.
We're
yes.
1-0, 1-0 right now on the spread. So we went ahead. We got the Packers at giving 9.5. Feels like a good number. Where we like them at right there. So Packers giving 9.5. We also have a Aaron Jones bet where we need Aaron Jones to both go over 100 yards rushing. While he is a receiving threat, we're just talking rushing here, and then one touchdown. Yeah. That can be either or, but we need him to rush for 100 yards and be a touchdown scorer, and then the final bet, the parlay, I think the thing that we wait for all week, honestly, Scott, is Robert Tonyan TD, Jamal Williams with the TD. That's our only Lions player today, a former Packer. Aaron Rodgers throws for over 283.5. Aaron Jones over 68.5. Marquez Valdez-Scantling over 39.5 yards. And the Packers to be leading at halftime and then win the game. If all those hit, we're going to be pretty happy, I would say, Scott.
Yes, we will be.
Pretty damn happy. But, man, I tell you what, I don't know how... I'm glad that most of these involve our offense, and the only one that doesn't involves our defense playing like they have, because this is just... I mean, the defense is just killing me, man. It really is.
Yeah, and I will say this, Nick, a lot of people on Twitter are giving Kevin King the fucking business right now.
As they should. Dude.
You know, our guys over at Cheesehead TV, they want Stoke.
Yes.
He just, let up a little something. So,
it's true.
But still, I think it's time to hand over the reins to him. Let him Let him see what he can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, with Kevin King's performance, it's just there's no other option really at this point. Like I don't know how much they want us to wait around for this guy. And Kevin King as your third corner, okay, maybe. Like I can understand that, though. In fairness,
Correct.
I mean that at this point, I just don't know. I'm not 100% sure why they re-signed him. I guess they just felt like they didn't have the money to pay anyone else or something. It's just crazy, man. He just doesn't get the job done, and
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
just I don't know what else you can say.
Yeah, it's to the point now where Nick, I've been defending the guy.
Yep.
You know, I've been saying to him like, "Hey, it's not your fault. You're gonna get better. It was just one bad play." But at the end of the day, they're starting to add up
They
now,
are.
and I'm gonna be honest. We're reaching a limit. We're reaching a limit.
Yeah, it's
So
like, man, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer on that side of things. And then I saw that statistically speaking, like out of the attempts they had, they were the Packers were the number one tackling team in the NFL last week. There we go. Aaron Jones.
say that
The
number one tackling
Yep,
team.
yep. On
Nice.
whatever the tackling metric is, which is like, I mean, at the end of the day, that is something that we need to get better at. But
Oh,
I mean,
dude, I love Rodgers trying to get in there and give a little block, but
yeah, maybe hang back.
it wasn't
Maybe.
wasn't very. I mean, it wasn't very menacing. So
Got to get in there, right? Oh, you got it pulled up.
yeah, it does look like I'm a little bit behind you.
Oh, perfect. I can pause mine. Where? Just count.
It's showing Matt LaFleur right now,
Okay.
chewing gum, 2 chomps, 3 chomps. Okay, we're at 16 seconds in the play clock, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, snap.
Yep, we're good. We're on the same.
Let's
There we
go!
go. Aaron Jones. Okay, Aaron Jones.
Oh, okay. So that 100 yards
There we go.
and 1 touchdown is looking good right
Absolutely. Here we go. Coming alive out here.
now.
Aaron Jones. You had to figure he'd bounce back more. I
Yeah.
think people
Well-
were probably more certain he'd bounce back than some of these other
Yeah,
characters.
And you got to stay consistent with that run game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Like, you got to have it. Packers do a good job of rotating him and A.J. Dillon. Like, I was reading that most of the game, they really just alternate possessions. For the most part, that's how they're doing it. So, yeah. Oh, my God. Javonte Adams, an absolute move he just put on that safety. Okay.
Bro. Okay. Here. Because I'm still trying to get a couple things just like situated real quick. And I'm missing some major fucking plays. Oh my God. Okay. Nick, I think we got to let the people know at home. We are playing each other fantasy football this week.
We are. There's layers to this.
There's layers. And that being said, obviously I'm going to win, but you have Devontae Adams. I have Aaron Rodgers, and I have one other player in this game tonight,
I believe
right?
you have Crosby, and then I have
it is
Hawkinson.
Mason Crosby.
Yes,
That is
that
who's.
is what that is.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers out
Yep.
of the pocket. Let's
Trying to
go.
make a play, he'll get a yard.
Oh, pump fake. Yeah, let's go.
And a flag on the field. Maybe it's a taunting call.
It could be taunting. It could be taunting.
Dude, they've been getting
or
torched today.
it could be taunting. Yeah, it's a little
It
ridiculous.
is. Some of the video compilations people made were just like, I was like, what? This is ridiculous, man. This is just ruining the game.
Yes, it is, Nick. And I do just want to mention, if you are viewing right now, feel free to. It might be a little late, but you can still get in on some of the bets that we're doing. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're up to 7 concurrent viewers right now, Nick. So gotta learn.
Okay,
Fans, because this is the most we've ever had at one time. So hey, let's get it.
Let's
Appreciate you guys.
You guys are the best. And if you're new, since we got some new people, obviously we are Monday Evening Football. We're here every Monday.
Yeah.
But the reality is, there's a reason we're
We're
wearing
a little better.
this Packers gear. And we are unapologetically Packers fans. This is the only Monday night game they're going to play all year. And so we had to bring it out. And let's see. There's A.J. Dillon trying to get ahead, but maybe 4 yards.
Hey, 4 yards. That's decent.
But unapologetically Packers fans here. So this is sort of our game. This is our moment in a lot of ways, Scott.
Yeah, the rest of the year, pretty unbiased, hangout, fancast, awesome time.
Yep.
tonight, I'm sorry. If you're a Lions fan, it's going to be a long night for you. Like the long game we experienced last week, and that's how you are going to feel this weekend. It's not going to be good. That's for sure.
That is for sure. It's going to be a fun one, Scott. I don't want to jinx it, but Packers on the 32-yard line, the Detroit 32 rather, and
Back here.
we have a false start there. Who's that on?
False. No.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
You do, unfortunately.
They drop killer, but they're probably still playing the two rookies on the offensive line to start, and that is, that can be a little worrisome at times. I don't love that aspect, but you got to build the team the best way you can, and apparently this is what they've gone with. So.
Yes.
I mean, Kevin King and two rookie offensive starting linemen is an interesting decision, but you know how we feel about Gutekunst.
Let's go. Ooh, let's go.
Okay.
Big Bob.
There we go. Let's keep it moving, man. First down.
So you want to talk a little bit about Big Robert there?
Big Bob.
My buddy was trying to sell his dad some construction rentals, bro.
Okay.
Yep.
No way.
That's all I got for you.
Okay. I got you.
But he found out that, that was his son. He played for the Packers. Pretty cool. That guy's just like working construction right here in Illinois.
He's doing his thing. Is that where Tanyan's from? Is he from
I think he's from
the great state of... Oh, yeah. It's also a great state.
Yep. Shout out.
There we go. Aaron Jones. Just go ahead and get 9 yards there. Look out.
All right. Nick, I think I got everything situated now.
Nice.
I think the pieces that I needed to put into play, they are in play.
Beautiful. Hey.
And now we just ride that rocket ship.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited. We're threatening to score right here. Packers red zone offense obviously led the NFL last year. 2 turnovers last week on the 2 drives we had. That is god awful, man. Like, I feel like we've barely seen this offense because they were barely on the field. It's nice to see him getting something. Aaron Jones, let's go. Let him punch it in there.
Okay.
Come on, Coach Matt. Let him punch it in there. I like to call him Coach Matt because that's what Lil Wayne calls him. I feel like, that's what,
Well, I thought it was because we were on first name basis with him.
I call
him Coach Stew.
Okay. You go with the back half of his name. Nice.
Yeah, the back half of that front name,
Solid.
That's the only way to do it. All right.
That's what you need. Looks
All
like
set. Gonna go with Devontae here, maybe? He almost jumped.
Yeah, he did. All right, let's see here. Okay. Man, he gets stuffed. Jones gets like a yard, but that'll put the Packers inside the 5-yard line here. 2nd and goal. Dude, this is... See, these are the situations that I've never loved since... Like, these... I think the reason being, you could argue that the Packers have had 2 coaches in a row now with Mike McCarthy and now with LaFleur, that when they get down, like, inside the 10-yard line, they will run some wild shit. Like, they really will. Like, remember, like, I think, didn't LaFleur run, like, 4 straight passes, like, against the Seahawks in the season opener? You go, there we go. Aaron Jones touchdown. Scott.
There we go. Beautiful.
Let's go.
I got a little lag here on my end, fucking internet TV is not all that it's cut out to be, but it gets the job done. But for this aspect, I might have to go back to that cable line.
Oh, see.
But just witness that Aaron Jones touchdown. That is huge. I have him on a fantasy team. The way I do fantasy, guys, you always play with your heart, especially when your team is the Packers, because you can do no wrong there, It's like the guys you draft are going to be successful. Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Oh, we have A.J. Dillon lead block in there, missing every block, but he was sealing the way.
He was. He definitely was. Yeah, when we come back, let me know, and we'll get caught back up if you're
for sure.
But dude, yeah, so that helps us out there a ton on that bet because we already have the Aaron Jones touchdown. So look at us.
Yeah, so we do. So now, and how many yards is he at? 35, 40?
Gotta be. Minimum. That's awesome.
Minimum. Oh, I think we're going to get Big Billy in the chat.
Ooh, Big Billy? Nice.
Yeah.
That is what it... Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry, somebody was asking me for the...
Same person was asking me, too.
But I got it.
I sent it, too.
Well, it's... Okay. It's...
Oh, okay, it's double.
Look,
double.
we don't need to get into a debate about who's got more friends, okay, or who knows who. No need to.
Arguably, it was probably the
no
same
need
person.
to name drop all these. I have to.
Oh, it's
so
you
Packers scored. Sorry, I
so
have
many
to,
celebrities are
the
reaching
Packers
out.
scored. I just have to do something real quick over here.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna join you in on that,
Okay.
Nick.
I'm gonna do mine now, cause I got. It's yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have.
Whew. I mean, man, that it is invigorating to watch the game in.
It's not sponsored by Bill Water, unfortunately. Although maybe we need to
Respectful.
talk about that. This is like kind of Bill Waters. All right, I'll go now. Ah,
Dude, this is
Woo!
what a time. All right, how was yeah, you did.
Kickoff just happened.
Did yours? Okay, beautiful. Oh man. All right, here we go, buddy. What a time. Thank you for joining me on that mission. Man, this is gonna be kind of awesome, man. I'm
Yeah.
hoping we get some
Hey, we're-
Packers fans kind of in here as well. It'd be nice to meet some more. of the
Absolutely.
crew.
And if you're a Lions fan, you're having a good game so far.
No doubt.
You got to be happy with what you're seeing, but like also at the same time, look at that guy.
Man.
That's what is that?
Senor
What?
Cheesehead.
Oh,
dude.
mariachi.
Yeah.
A mariachi cheese.
Senor Cheesehead. Nice. I like it.
Senor.
Yeah, see?
I like it too.
Very solid.
Right.
All right, cool. So where are we at here?
340, 339, 338,
Nice.
337, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Am I way really that far back?
No, you're not.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah, you should be fine. You just
Oh,
went.
okay.
You switched back to your
Gotcha.
other channel, right?
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Exactly.
All right, we got the Lions here, 2nd and 4. Oh, handoff to DeAndre Swift, it looks like,
Ooh.
for a gain of like 7 or 8.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I don't want to see that guy do well.
No,
I'd rather see Jamal Williams hand it to the Packers than DeAndre Swift
dude,
do
that
it.
Swift is kind of the man for them. Like they will give that dude the ball all the time.
Well, yeah. Did you hear what he did in the offseason?
Allegedly.
He had a pretty killer,
Allegedly.
killer training plan.
Allegedly. He
What?
he
His offseason workouts were killer, bro.
Yeah, I mean, once again, I've heard that allegedly he is just an absolute murderer in the weight room.
Yes.
What I-
Sponsored by Bill Water. Yeah, tonight's episode is sponsored by Bill Water. If anything, I know anything.
If,
We will.
oh, if there is one thing in this world.
Oh, okay.
So,
I got 3rd and 1
yeah,
here.
you gotta have it. Oh, you're well ahead of me there.
Beautiful. Oh,
Yeah,
am
I think we just switched over
I'm at-
when.
210.
Oh yeah, I'm at got
Doing
230.
All right. Is it possible for you to catch up?
No, well maybe I can try to here on the next commercial.
Yeah, these guys don't. They don't. Fast forward. Hey, Nick, at the next commercial, maybe we maybe show the people at home
Oh, the
what we've been
cooking up.
concocting
Oh yeah, no
over
doubt.
this week.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll We'll show them what we've been working on in the old laboratory, we call it.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Williams in the game right now on 3rd and 1, I'm seeing.
Yeah. Jamal Williams, just a media sensation now over for the Lions.
We knew the whole time. When he was in Green Bay, he was that same guy,
you
know? I think people are starting to see it now.
Yeah, 100%. You see it 2 places now, you're like, oh. Yeah, he is to be protected at all costs.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
But not in this game. He's to be protected a little bit. We'll take him down to the ground softly for maybe negative gains.
Yeah. See? That's what it's got to be. Yeah, they're showing him now. He was always that personality, though, in Green Bay, which was kind of cool. I think it was cool to see him stay in the division, to be honest. At the end of the day, the tough question is, if they could pay him, but could only keep him or A.J. Dillon, I mean, still A.J. Dillon just makes sense. I mean, regardless, like, it just sort of makes sense. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, Jamal Williams, but...
To be honest, I would rather have Jamal Williams than A.J. Dillon.
Really?
Yeah. I think Jamal Williams he's a little more dynamic than A.J. Dillon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's a pass catcher, I guess. You still have that threat. Like, he's a serious pass catcher, I guess. I understand A.J. Dillon can run some routes, but...
But I think he also has that mentality of, like, I'll go in the hole and, like, I'll pound one in if you need me to be the third guy, you know?
Oh, yeah, he's about that action for sure. Marshawn Lynch quote for you.
Yeah. You know who else is about it? DeAndre Swift. And their head coach, Dan Campbell.
No doubt.
He's out here biting kneecaps, high energy guy.
No doubt.
I wonder if we're going to see any of that on the sideline tonight.
I mean, you very well could. I think he's probably a bit of a I mean, I shouldn't even say probably. He's been a bit of a media sensation. It feels like. I mean, I feel like I know a lot about Dan Campbell for being a Packers fan, and I know Lions fans, but like, I feel like I know a lot about Dan Campbell from the media.
Yes,
it's cool though, man. It's cool. Like the Lions are like a serious team. In like historically, I feel like they're a serious franchise in a lot of ways. They've been around forever. They like historically haven't had any success, but I like Packers Lions feels like football. You know what I'm saying? Like that's At the end of the day, it's good to see them on Monday night early in the season. Like regardless of maybe what they've done on the field the last few years.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right, let's see. And 4, 3, 2 for me, 1, and end of the quarter.
Yeah, I'm already into commercials.
Nice. All right.
Into those commercials.
Dude, end of the first quarter. All right, let me pull up that merch and tell you guys what we've got here. All right, so we've got a great selection here. If you look over to the left, we've really taken our time to cultivate the Green Bay Cheese Club shirt. It's phenomenal. It's the type of shirt you really want to have. If you enjoy the finer things in life. I feel like at the end of the day, you can always count on the Green Bay Cheese Club, established in 1919. And then over here on the other side, we've got a beautiful blue. I don't know what would we call that, Scott? What kind of blue is that? What would you?
I mean, it's like a powdered blue. It was like the closest to Lions blues we can get, Maybe some people might call it a baby blue.
Oh, yes.
A baby powdered blue?
Perhaps.
I don't know. I'm not a colorsmith, but if I was, that's probably, that's the color I would call it.
I agree. I think this beautiful powder blue, baby blue Lions outfit really, I think, captures at the end of the day what the Lions are all about, which is that chase for the Super Bowl. That's eluded them for all these years, Scott.
Yeah, I thought the symbolism there was pretty spot on. And I actually had a Lions fan reach out to me today, said he thought the design was awesome and the concept was cool. He didn't say it in all those words. He said, I like the shirt, But I inferred when he said I like the shirt, for these specific reasons.
Gotcha.
And which made me feel good because, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I designed that shirt. I put a lot of hard work in it.
Of course,
if he would have came to me and said it sucked, and never to design shirts again. And I don't think the world wants that, and I definitely don't think the world needs that. So, it was nice to get that little compliment today. It really made me when it could have broke me.
And that's that was a bit of a PSA here in between quarters here for people. Try to be kind at the end of the day.
Lift people up, okay?
Scott, phenomenal. Look, really, when we're looking at this merchandise that we've got here at Fancast TV, who's putting more thought into it? Who's cultivating a wardrobe for you, the fans, and spending more time and attention to detail than we are? I don't know who's doing it. I can't find anyone. And realistically, I'm getting texts that say that's Honolulu blue.
Honolulu blue? Who said that?
The Lions fan.
Honolulu blue?
What?
Soft box against the run, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is this guy even watching this? What do you expect? We're trying to not get beat because we're playing with 3 out of 4 DBs. And,
Yeah, Kevin King. So, Kevin King is, he's half a defender at this point. So you can understand.
Oh, who we got? Preston Smith, baby, getting in there. I might still be a little ahead of you, Nick. I'm not sure.
Preston Smith. Oh, yeah, let me see. I'm just going to mess around with that here. Let me just mess around with this, actually, and see if I can get
to that
Nick,
point. I will say one thing that we haven't talked about yet is Zadarius Smith, going to IR for a couple weeks, not to, be back anytime soon.
Yep.
And I know you were a little excited about that for one fact. What was that?
Yeah, so here's my thing. And Packers fans, I do not care. Hear me out.
No, just say the second part. You don't need to go the first part. Is the house divided?
It is. The Packers, here's the deal. I think Zadarius Smith.
Okay.
Zadarius Smith gets into the he gets into the offseason and he's injured, right? So he's not around a lot. And all the reporting that I've read says he was not around a lot. Now, Zadarius Smith has been a captain for the Packers in the past. All of a sudden, this year rolls around. Packers are voting for captains. They don't vote him a captain. All of a sudden, he's out here sending out tweets that may be about that particular situation, considering he sent it right at the time that story broke, that he was not a captain. Not named a captain. Now, in my personal opinion, I can understand why you would pick guys like Jair Alexander, Adrian Amos. I believe Kenny Clark is the third. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's
Adrian Amos, Jair Alexander.
I think it's Kenny Clark.
It might be.
But regardless, the point being, Zadarius Smith tweets that out. He's injured, not going to start. Isn't he week 1? And then all of a sudden he sits out. Now, I think this has been a bit of a distraction in my personal opinion. I think Zadarius Smith played very well his first year in Green Bay. Last year it looked like he took a step backwards. And now all of a sudden there seems to be a little bit of drama. Now I don't know if there's any drama to that, but the real reason that I'm excited about it is his backup is Rashawn Gary. And I think Zadarius Smith's contract's done at the end of the season anyway. And I like him. I'll root for him all season. But the reality is, I think Rashawn Gary being able to get more of these snaps and show people I can be this guy is a good thing. Because at the end of the day, I don't think, especially this season, with type of expectations Packers fans have, I don't think we need anyone being a distraction. And as a fan, that's what it feels like this guy's being. And I don't know why he's...
You don't think anyone needs a distraction, Nick? You're talking about distractions right now? What was this offseason? Get the fuck out of here with this distraction bullshit. You think Zadarius Smith fucking saying wow or whatever after the captain's meeting come up? Hey, he's on brand. That is who the guy is. We know him to be it. We were rocking with him when it was snubbed from the Pro Bowl.
Oh.
And now, but I will say, I'm excited. I 100% agree with you that he wasn't around as much. That's why I think he wasn't the captain. And he probably was thinking like he was still, and he is an impactful guy for the organization, not going to take anything away from him there. But And all right, Packers just got it taking the field here on offense. Not taking anything away from them there, but like not being around as much when it's the team voting on it. Like it's the team voting on it.
Right.
So like it's not like a bunch of just reporters voting you should get in or not. It's your team. So for him to come and say out wow or whatever he said, shitty,
no
right?
doubt.
But him going down on IR, I think that's not great for the Packers. But I think it does provide an opportunity, and like you said, with having Rashawn Gary being able to get a lot of reps and really see how well he's developing, because he's a guy that Packers talking about for a long time, the last couple of seasons of like, first year I think he was injured, right?
Yeah, he was. He didn't play much.
Yeah. So then his second year, you saw him a little bit here and there,
right?
And then now we're in the third year, so let's give him some opportunities. Hopefully, he can get back there, make some plays, and hopefully that front defensive line doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, I know. It's one of these things where you gotta hope that Rashawn Gary takes advantage of this, because it is. I mean, IR is. I think they have the short IR is 3 weeks, and the long IR I think is 6. So you're in that ballpark, but I think the reality is when you've got Rashawn Gary, who was taken 12th overall, now this is kind of your window right here. You're going to play a ton for this 6-week block, and then, everything kind of falls back in place, but that's going to be what you leave the front office with. But, man, it is, I think, a little, obviously,
oh, God.
Obviously a little, maybe it's
distracting.
Maybe tongue in cheek there with the distraction, but I do think that I do wonder a little bit if there's more speculation that you can have with the fact that, I mean, why play week 1 to go on IR the very next week? Like you didn't, because the argument's like, oh, I don't know if he knew. I mean, realistically, like you didn't know. You were like, well, let me see. Like this guy's been in the NFL for a long time.
But I will say, he had the biggest play for the Packers that was reversed in that week 1 game.
He did, and
it's so even maybe a 75% Za'Darius at the time was still, he's still going to make some plays. And I've never seen a more perfect tackle in my entire life.
I know.
Not landing on the quarterback.
Oh, dude, I know.
Not lifting him off the ground. Not helmet-to-helmet contact.
I know.
And, it's just the officiating has been bad to piss poor. I'm going to be honest. Because you saw it was it the Giants game where the guy jumped, but he wasn't offside?
Yeah, that was, I think that was the Giants game, yeah. Yep.
And so they're just going to get a letter in the mail saying, oh, yeah, sorry, we missed it.
Yep.
And,
all the taunting. We talked about all the taunting, right? All the taunting calls have been terrible.
Yes.
Like, the first, there was...
FBS almost right there.
I think there were multiple
there was
passer, roughing the passer calls in week 1 that were questionable.
Yeah, for sure.
That's, it's wild. MVS, man, that's what he does. I mean, now they say he can play in the slot a little, and he had a bunch of snaps in the slot compared to years past in week 1, so I guess he can. Worked with Devontae Adams a lot in the offseason, but that's like his bread and butter is just that, like, hey, go. Just go that way and make a play.
It is. It gets somewhere deep.
And you can tell that
in the deep section.
You can tell that Rodgers knows he's there. You can tell that Rodgers trusts him on those deep routes, because you can remember a lot of MVS like plays down the field. You don't really remember nothing pops to mind outside of that, but a lot of plays over the years where he's just down the field making a play when they need it.
MVS, Nick, and I think you'll agree with me. He reminds me very much of a James Jones.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just going down the sideline or like essentially deep, but like you didn't really see, or maybe a deep cross route or something like that.
Totally.
But he was not a guy who was like a Randall Cobb or a Jordy Nelson who was going over the middle, short, things like that.
Well, you got to think, I mean, basically Rodgers had James Jones up until roughly the point where he had MVS. He just seems like the type of quarterback that's like, hey, I need like somebody like this. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Like somebody like this. The team kind of figured that out, because that spanned now multiple offenses and multiple head coaches and coordinators, and still always that type of guy. But dude, that's a great comparison. Like,
Yeah.
Nice.
And unfortunately,
Yeah. The sack.
we let up a sack.
Ah, brutal, man.
And we got to wonder how much that is to our guy D-Bach being out. David
Two rookies,
Bakhtiari.
man. Two rookies, like, on the offensive line. But, I mean, I don't know. He didn't have no time there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But just nothing open.
And, yeah, that's the other thing. It's like our receivers got to do a better job of what's up, little girl? Our receivers got to do a better job of being able to get open a little quicker. But also, what I haven't really seen from Rodgers too much this year, and I get we're in week 2, so, take it with a grain of salt, but I haven't seen him getting out of the pocket and really trying to extend plays too much, which is what he's normally been good at when it comes to, guys being locked up downfield and extending those plays. So
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see if he can bring that along in this game as we settle into that week 2 groove. And,
Even there, you're right. Like, he had a big window there, and yeah, I don't know exactly. I mean, maybe it's just like, hey, I'm not getting this first down if I try to run, so like, let's just, But
yeah,
I don't know, man. I agree. I thought like last week it looked a little bit kind of like off in that regard, but
yeah,
a lot of these guys are talking about like, and I should specify by guys, I mean a lot of these media people are talking about this is what happens because of the preseason. Like, you shorten the preseason by a game. Most of the team's good players didn't play. They just didn't even play them. And so it's going to take them, and you have an extra game now in the season. It's just going to take them a little longer to kind of really get their feet under them and start going. Now, if you talk to the players, they're going to be like, no, man, no, that doesn't affect it. We're here to play every day. But it's like, yeah, but in fairness, there is evidence. If you didn't play at all in the preseason, and if I go back 3, 4, 5 years ago, you played a fair amount. That's. I think it's easy to kind of look at that evidence and assume what's going on.
Yes. All right, Nick. You know what I need to check in on real quick?
Yeah.
I need to check on our fantasy football matchup that we
check
got
it out.
going on.
Check it out. Let me see if I can.
Let's take a peek here. Got this. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh no, you're up by 7.
Oh, this is what I thought could happen if Devontae Adams just played like decently. Is that obviously?
He's not. Yeah, it's him and T.J. Hawkinson is who.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy for them to get points, and then
Yeah.
they Devontae Adams sort of neutralizes Rodgers for you.
Yes. All right, what do we got? 1st and 10 here, Nick.
Yeah,
Pitch out to Jamal Williams. All right, 6 yards. I'm not mad about it. But take him out of the game and let's get a sack or a tackle for loss. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we need.
I'll be honest. I watched a decent amount of the Detroit Lions San Francisco 49ers game last week. And the 49ers kind of took it to them like early on and got up big. But I will say, I thought the Lions were poised for a comeback. And to be honest, maybe Jared Goff is more of a guy than people give him credit for. But I'm sure he does have a little chip on his shoulder as he throws on a 2nd and 4 for first down here. But tackled by our guy Rashawn Gary, who wears number 52, which is the number that I wore one year in high school.
Sorry, if you hear that giggling off camera, it's just...
It's his production assistant.
It's just me trying to... here we go. Okay. Are you at 10:38-ish?
No, I'm not. I am about to be.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting kicked off my own account. There's too many accounts are streaming, It's like, oh, what are you doing here? It's like, why is anyone else watching on this account besides me? I pay the bills.
It almost seems like you have someone specific in mind.
I don't know who it is, to be
Okay.
honest with you. Or where are you at? Okay, yeah, I'm way behind now. Hang on. 10:23. Flag just personal foul. Face mask. Okay. All right, first down. Who was that? Devondre Campbell. I'll be honest. He's made a couple plays last week that I was impressed by. What are we calling him here for? Oh boy. It'll only be one thing. Face mask. Damn. Hmm. It's a tough one because, like, in the moment, like, you think, like, just like, don't grab the face mask. He's already going down. Oh, okay. In the moment, it's so fast that you're just trying to grab the guy, and you end up grabbing his face mask from time to time. All right. So, what do we need from Jamal Williams? A touchdown?
Sorry, I had the mute on there. Jamal Williams touchdown is our only Lions player.
Okay, for sure. For sure. And he's just got to score a touchdown, right? Actually, I mean,
Just a touchdown touchdown's what we need.
Son of a gun. Can we stop the run, please?
I know.
Hey, Lions fans, that's that. Let me tell you, if you guys know the coaching staff over there, just keep frickin' running.
It's just that
22 ISO, 23 fullback stack, double wide X raid. Keep running those plays. They work against the Packers.
Yeah. Well, it feels a little bit like pretty much anything you want to do works against the Packers. Pretty much, if you just want to
throw it deep to Kevin King's side,
and that'll work. That'll definitely work. That's a guarantee.
God. Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude.
That's interesting.
Dude,
watch if they show the replay on here. Watch Jair Alexander. Oh, I'm not gonna show his side. I felt like he maybe should have blitzed here, but he just it didn't seem like he knew where he was going after his guy motioned all the way across. And that's not a knock on him. It's just maybe me misreading how he's playing it.
Or it could have been a miscommunication. Like, that could have been what.
Yeah, like we weren't communicating the same things to each other. That's for facts.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Rodgers' 38-year-old legs aren't what they used to be. Okay.
Well,
I think that was in reference to the getting out of the pocket.
That is.
Which, well, actually, they're not what they used to be, but I hear he's fucking putting up 4 bills on, like, the squat rack or something. Or 325, which is equally as impressive.
Bro.
Okay, don't know if I like that. Looks like maybe one of yours that are ahead saw something that was not appealing.
Yeah, damn it.
Who was it to? Jamal Williams, at least?
Hawkinson, so I'll probably win fantasy football, but...
Fuck you.
At what cost?
At what cost? And it didn't even have to be him.
Man.
Ooh.
This...
Damn.
Buddy.
It was a good grab. I'm not going to lie. Not even terrible coverage by Devondre Campbell.
This defense...
I mean, he was there, but that's...
This defense is... Yeah. It's very concerning. Like, incredibly concerning.
Yeah.
Dude. I just don't know at this point.
I'm going to be honest. I thought we had a couple more pieces there on the defensive end that was kind of exciting.
I agree. I thought for sure. Man, that's tough. I just don't know what to do at this point. with it.
Mm.
Like, I just don't even
I
know.
think all you can do is just sit back and drink because, Nick, at the end of the day, we're fans, baby. There's not much we can
That's
do
the
about it.
truth.
Unless you want to go get a graduate assistant job at your local university or college, to be the football graduate assistant or just volunteer your time, but you do that for 2 years. Then you get the GA job. You do it for 2 years, do the GA program. Maybe if you're in a position to do a GA program. And
true.
if not, you just get an assistant coaching job by a small local college. You do that for 2 years. And then from that, you leverage that into another relationship. You get that job at another college. And then 3 years from then, you could get to be the Packers, maybe probably like their special teams coach. And then you leverage that position into maybe being a linebackers coach at some point. And then from there, you get the defense coordinator job. So it's only like a 12 to 13-year path for you.
Not bad.
But you can do it. Otherwise, we could just drink up.
Yeah, in fairness. Or we can start demanding some changes. Like, for example...
we get all the Packers owners together.
Who put this defense together? Like, what are we seeing here?
Well, I think the defense hasn't changed since last year. So I think the only defensive change we thought was like, oh, we're bringing this coordinator. He's going to bop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Bang.
Apparently.
And it didn't happen. It didn't happen the way we all thought it was going to happen.
Not even a little.
Is Goff the second best quarterback in the division? That's a good question. What are we thinking?
Oh, shit. Maybe. Actually,
I would say it's between him and Kirk Cousins. To be honest, people will give me shit because Kirk Cousins will be on him 1 week and then down on him like the next 5. But I would say probably Goff because he's been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's true.
And I think that experience is very valuable to him.
He has been to a Super Bowl, and if you think about it, I mean, we'll have to see it play out, but. I mean, he has, like, no one with him, if we're being honest. And,
yeah.
I mean, he was in a game last week, and he's in a game right now. So, like,
yeah.
I mean, to me, I think it would have to be him.
Yeah.
He really is.
And I will say this, Nick, our plus 9.5 looking a little suspect right now.
This is not the
bopping outside there.
Dude.
Yeah. Woo! Hurdle. Let's go.
Hurdle. Let's get it, dude.
All right.
Okay.
Beautiful.
See?
So that's good. Some good field position to start there.
That's what you like to see.
But, yeah, Jared Goff, I think he's come into a pretty great situation with the Lions, to be honest with you. Without trading Matthew Stafford away, and then the Lions fans, I have to imagine... when he came in, they were like, okay, we still have a guy who can play quarterback well, but he's not Matthew Stafford. So he comes in with a little less expectations, really no weapons around him. And so far this year, the Lions offense has been competing in every game they've been in. So, I mean, you got to take all that stuff into account.
Yeah,
Very valuable.
I do think, like, Goff, I mean, if you were the Lions, you would want... like, when he was drafted number 1 overall, like, you're telling me you wouldn't have taken him if you were number 1? Well, they had Stafford, but, like, the argument being, like, or that you wouldn't think he's number 1 overall. Like, he's the number 1 overall player, right?
Yeah.
So, in that class, now all of a sudden, a couple years later, you have an opportunity to get the guy who you probably had at the top of your draft board, too. Like, and now he can play quarterback for you. I mean... that seems like a pretty good situation, and that feels like someone you could kind of try to build around a little bit and just be like, hey, let's just rock with this guy. He already played in the Super Bowl once, like,
ooh,
not bad.
Let's go, AJ or Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is.
What do you think Aaron Jones' middle name is? Do you think it starts with a J? That would make things easier.
I'm gonna say.
Because then you could just say AJ with the run there, and it doesn't matter if it's. But hey, go Packers! Shout out.
We could still call him AJ. We don't have to use his middle name.
Well, you can't call him AJ Jones, because then you just look dumb. Because if his middle name isn't J.
Yeah, but he's just
And you were-
AJ. It's his first and last name, right? Like they call people like, right? Like Kobe Bryant's
Yeah, for
KB.
sure.
Kevin Durant is KD, so he could be AJ, and then the other AJ, it's his first name. You know, it's like two different types of AJ.
Yeah. Aaron Jennifer Jones is what I'm getting here.
Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. Well, I was.
That's
Okay.
all right. And then I'm also getting Cobb needs some action. We got to see Randall
Yeah, so
Cobb.
Randall Cobb,
Apparently, some fans at home need him to get 18 yards. I think. Let me know if I'm right or not.
Randall
there.
Cobb blocking on the left. But Randall Cobb, interestingly though, I did read. I believe he only ran 11 routes in week 1 total. I know the Packers didn't have a ton of offensive possessions, but he only ran 5 routes.
He's in right here.
When
He's up by Devontae in second and 4. Oh, to Devontae. Man,
he's
nice.
blocking.
He's a
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
So
Hey, there we go. We got some Cobb action for those of you in the chat that were looking for it. It was a block, so it probably doesn't help with any bet or fantasy points. But hey, look at that! Shout out.
But anyway, so they said of the 11 routes he ran, 6 of them were with Jordan Love anyway. It was like in garbage time. So the reality is, I agree. Like
I know Cobb made a nice block.
They got to get him more, a little more involved.
All right, so what do we got on this? All right, so Aaron Jones over 68.5. He's at 44 right now, which is solid.
Tanyan's probably the one that would be great right now.
Oh yeah, man, look at this efficient offense, checkdowns and runs, and just moving down the field so quickly.
This is what it is. But here's the thing. Yep. This week, I mean, so far the offenses look pretty good. Like they just haven't been on the field a ton. They look perfect.
Yeah.
But the defense, it's like every time the Lions have the ball, here we go, buckle up, is how it feels.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I think when we didn't last week, it just felt like the Packers never got into a rhythm in that first half. I think only 3 possessions. And I think sometimes because of that, it's like just throw some shorter passes, some quick passes, and let's go. Man, Aaron Jennifer Jones.
He is something special, man. Like
I feel like he should be like Judy B.
He's
Jones.
the same, like.
Or is that a book?
Junie B. Jones, I believe, is the character. I believe that is. She's a detective, correct? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like a child detective, like with the police force.
I mean, for sure. I just remember reading it for Accelerated Reader and getting the points.
I believe she was
getting the points for my Beanie Baby.
She was a detective. I believe she was a minor serving, as part of the police in her town. Possibly something along those lines.
Ooh, look at this. Wow.
Dude, it's like, it really is just as simple as, like, move the ball. 3. Just move the ball. Just get it. You have playmakers. Like, just get the ball in their hand. Like, they'll go make a play. Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams. Just get the ball in their hands. Like, man.
Yeah, it really is that. All right, what do we got? 2nd and 6 here?
Yeah, 2nd and 6. Yeah, it looks like from the 14.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Jones out to the sideline.
Go.
Getting in there. Oh!
Oh,
fumble. No. He fumbled it, sir. He fumbled that.
Yes. That was the clearest fumble I've ever seen.
He recovered it in the end zone.
All right, so you got to...
That's all right.
So you got to run something for... All right. So, I mean, he's the whole drive here, basically.
It really is.
Like, he's... What do you go to? I mean, 2-minute warning, right? You just take the warning and then make a plan.
Yeah.
See, I think that's the way to go.
You guys are looking good. Thank you.
Here's the reality. Now, we just need the defense. The next time they come on the field, like, there are going to be less than 2 minutes left. You need to prevent points. that is like a key moment of the game where we need the
that's like
defense to step up.
that should be a manageable situation for the Packers to be able to stop a defense. Like, give up a field goal, that's fine.
Right.
But we should not be giving up a touchdown in the
Nope.
situation.
It's like you right now are on the sideline. You're in the box. Like,
or, hey, let's make a play and like really turn the tide to this game.
Yep.
Because we get the ball at the second half. If we got an opportunity to get another field goal, boom, bing, bang, bop, pow, scooter-doo, bop. Ooh! You know what I mean?
As always.
and
the thing, I think something to consider is right now, like, it's the 2-minute warning. Like, the defense, all the position coaches are with their groups. Like, the coordinator's talking to, like, a little bit, like, getting in the ear, like, LaFleur. These guys are up in the box talking about this. They got this guy over here. They're putting together a plan, right? Like, you have had plenty of time. The offense is on a nice long drive here. You have had plenty of time to come out on defense. Like you said, get them fired up. Make a play. Like, this is an opportunity. We'll see. Could be, and once again, maybe we're counting these chickens a little early, but, like, if they can't score from here, I don't know what to tell you. So, like, the reality is, punch the ball in, and then let's play defense. Sometimes it's just that simple.
Yes.
Here we go.
Bow. All right. What do we got? You seeing the play right now?
I'm seeing no, like they came back from the
just back
from
the
commercial or whatever.
Yeah, I got a little worried. I'm like, hey, I want to witness this in the same time,
Synchronicity. Very important in something
synchronicity,
like this.
yes.
Very important in
it is.
like this, for sure.
All right.
Shotgun.
Here. Yep, shotgun here. What do we got in there? Okay. Oh. MVS!
Oh, it would have been. But But if I'm being honest,
that doesn't help us. We just need him on the route or the yards.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Okay. Doesn't do
I thought the same. When you said it, I was like, oh, so just run the ball then. Like,
yes.
It's first and goal. Like, just run the ball. Like, this guy does not run the ball inside the 5-yard line. Like, you should know that when you play the Packers. Like, LaFleur is not going to call a play where he's going to run the ball if he gets inside the 5-yard line. It's never going to... Like, I don't know if he's waiting. Like, I'm going to catch him, like, later. Like...
Right?
Like, it's like, just run the ball, dude.
Aaron Jones, baby.
Yup.
Beautiful.
Money.
Did he already score a touchdown today?
Yeah, he did, dude. Killing right now. This is him, though. This is the guy. But this is what happens when your offense is on the field and you have a talented offense. Now the defense has to make a fucking play.
They do. But it is nice to see Aaron Jones getting a Lambeau leap, baby. Gotta love it. Best celebration in all of sports.
Phenomenal, right?
But Donald Driver, he's more of a second half Lambeau leaper because he doesn't want the whole game. Understandably so.
I can understand that. See, that's a guy that's been there. You know what I'm saying? He's been there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
All right.
This is great. All right, let me I just gotta go do something real quick off camera.
For sure, yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
It's just like real.
I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah, it's like a perfect. It's a perfect thing.
What I like to do, Nick, I like to do this. I do this.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, see. You know what? This second half, I'm gonna do that as well.
All right.
That's a damn good idea.
The second half, though.
Look at that shirt. Love that shirt there, buddy.
Hey, it's sparkling. If you want this shirt, $500, you can get a shirt just like this. Nicholas, I did get someone on the stream, maybe related to me. Their closest NFL team might be the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they did say congratulations on the marriage and all that great stuff. All right. Yes, she will make it, and she'll get $250 if someone buys one for $500. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of having an amazing mother. My mother will make a shirt for you like this if you do spend the $500 up front to get a shirt like this. Any team, they're one of a kind, custom made. They're pretty much like Vincent Van Gogh paintings, essentially. But you got to be a certain type of person to wear this type of shirt. All right, you got to be very confident in yourself, know who you are, okay? Because you will get made fun of a little bit. But, you know, this the best. All right. Beautiful. We got a little commercial break here. Oh, I wish I was running the stream here because I would throw all sequence. I mean, it's like the same concept, but these are all little diamonds, actually. Don't want anyone getting confused at home, but these are diamonds. All right, guys, let's check in on these bets here. We're going to check in on these bets. Where's my phone? It's right here. So what do we got here? What do we got? We got Packers minus 9.5. That one's looking, it's pretty much 0-0 at this point, so it's not looking great, but we got a whole half of football left. It's early. Aaron Jones plus 100 yards and 1 touchdown. He's got 2, and he's got 49 yards rushing, so I would say he is right on pace for that. And then we get into Robert Tonyan touchdown, Jamal Williams touchdown. Those haven't happened yet. We just kicked off. Ooh, okay, nice little bounce. Oh, no. Oh, no. Good return there by the Lions.
See,
all the way back to the 40. Solid return. Not a great kick, or maybe he was trying to do that, but that is not what you want to do to set up your defense with the 2-minute drill, letting them get the ball in the 40. Just kick that bad boy out of bounds there. Am I right or wrong in thinking that, Nick?
I mean, like, I just think, like, at that point in time, you want to do something predictable. I'm fine.
You did what you did?
You want to put your deep... Oh, yes. Yeah, you are good. I had that meeting. Yeah, I think right there especially, like, you just want to put your defense in a predictable position. Like, you've had all this time sitting over there. You need to have, like, and I understand, like, maybe the defense isn't exactly, like, considering that. But, in fairness, like, just kick that shit out of the back of the end zone. Or, like, even if you kicked it out of bounds, at least they know where they're going to be. Like...
Yeah,
I don't know exactly, but anyway, I think
we're being a little bit hard on the Beaver.
It is what it is. Like it's fine. The defense still needs to play. It's not like they returned it into field goal range.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
So, see what the Lions dial up here.
All right. We got another 1st and 10 here. Let's see. Tick down. They're feeling confident, which is smart. You don't want to leave. You're not going to be burning timeouts here early.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay. Nice. They might not even get into the field goal range here, Nick. Nick, you want to do a little gentleman's wager for $1?
All right. What's your terms?
All right. They're definitely not going to score a touchdown. We're both on that side of the bet.
I agree.
But I don't think they're even going to get a field goal here. I know you're like this is like right up your alley because like the defense hasn't been doing shit, but surely they'd let up a field goal, and it's for $1.
I mean, I kind of feel like they would let up a field goal. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you take it after you see that 23-yard gain.
As he released the ball, I said, "Okay, that's cool."
Sure, yeah, right. You mean
that timing is crazy.
Took 2 steps.
That timing is ridiculous. Dude, I see this. Gosh, man, it's one of those things. It's like I feel like I can only laugh to stop from crying. It's like just play defense, man. It's not that like this it kills me because my thing is like you and I are in agreement. Take Kevin King out of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
The starting secondary is incredibly good. And the first guy off the bench is very good in Stokes. So really, secondary is great. Like, at the end of the day. Kevin King is not, but in fairness, secondary is very strong, right? Kenny Clark is a very good player, and the pass rush is decent, but apparently not. Apparently we can't get any pressure on the quarterback because the problem is like they're moving the ball through the air, no problem. We're used to the Packers getting the ball run on them all the time. But right now, a team with no receivers is just like, here. Like, how? To me, because the players are good, it feels like scheme of some sort. I just don't have enough information to know, like, I just don't know. You know, like, I can speak to the stats. I like the stats side of the game. That's the side of the game, the analytical side of the game that I try to pay a lot of attention to. But it doesn't really speak a lot to scheme. And so, like, at the end of the day, I just don't know. But it feels like, to me, that's what would explain this. Is like, I don't know why we're in...
I will say, all you need to do is shut down Quintus Cephas, who has 56 yards, and T.J. Hawkinson, who has 41 yards. If you do that, and Jared Goff has only thrown for 136 yards, so if you cut those two guys out, may really make an emphasis on covering them, maybe, or maybe putting your best guys on those guys. You know, maybe you reduce some of that, and then you are just worrying about the run, but you're stacking 6, 7, 8 guys in the box to stop the run.
Yep. It's
well,
okay. In fairness, though, where are they at? They're like the 20-something. I'm still on the commercial. Yeah, they're probably like on the 20, like something. So the point being,
24 seconds.
At this,
they are on the 25, the Green Bay Packers. But this is my little prediction right here. There's gonna be a false start, back them up 5, and then a nasty sack. No, and then probably a run for like 3, not a run, but like a pass for like 4 yards out of bounds, and then a nasty sack to knock them out of field goal range for like minus 15 yards.
There you go. See, the optimist in you is showing right here, but.
Okay, 2 yards.
I feel good.
I made the first part of it, Nick.
I feel good.
But I missed the false start. That's fine.
Maybe a guy like Preston Smith or Rashawn Gary makes a play. You know, I don't doubt it.
This is a time for one of those guys to make it.
It is.
Zadarius is showing him on the his back. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, dude. I just why play and I like the guy. I guess that's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the fan in me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Cause like I like the guy.
Yeah, it's like that unrationale of like being upset and like, but like I enjoy him. I like him, but this shit is getting my blood boiling for no fucking reason.
Yeah, like it's like I can't understand why you. And okay, look, like it's kind of the idea with Aaron Rodgers, right? It's silly to act as a Packers fan like the Aaron Rodgers situation didn't move you to feel some certain way. Like you obviously have an opinion on it. Regardless of whether or not I agree with you, you had an opinion on it for sure. That's not what, like, I'm just saying every Packers fan feels a certain way about that. Zadarius Smith
Jared Goff dropping back the pass here. Let's get a stop. Okay.
Shit.
Ooh. Jair Alexander, nice.
Yeah, okay.
I think that was maybe a little more out of Aaron pass. But, yes, for sure, Nick. Like you were saying, like, it's tough to not feel some type of way. Whether it's like, I'm with the organization, they got to do what they got to do to move forward. Or I'm with Aaron Rodgers, and yeah, like, these organizations should care more about the players and, you know, those types of things.
Yep.
But it's going to make you feel one way or the other.
And I think if you feel like one way or the other, the reality is you have to make like at the end of the day, you're just going to feel a certain way about the situation.
Yep.
You know?
3rd and 9, intercepted.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Holy bro.
I thought he was going to grab that.
Is that Kevin King? Dude. Kevin King almost got banged on is the first thing that came to my mind. But
no, dude, I thought that dude was about to one-hand grab that.
That's what I'm saying.
And I don't care who's... Yeah, but I don't care who's guard. That was good-ass coverage, Nick. Let's be honest. Okay, yeah, I get it. Shit on Kevin King because Kevin King
that is the first...
deserves it.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
But that play, great coverage. If he would have pulled that bitch down, all right, he's going to miss this. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's
Swing and a miss.
Hookaboo. Oh, bad snap. And he missed it. What they call the timeout, maybe.
Yeah, timeout, yeah.
Who called the timeout? The Lions? The Packers.
No, why would the Lions
You think
call it?
you think he missed that on purpose?
Like he saw the timeout call?
Yeah. Yeah, like he heard it, the whistles.
Very well could have been. The problem is this.
Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is looking right now. He's like, 7 seconds. That's too much time.
Bro, that's a. Bro.
They fucking fair. They just need the fucking kickoff and it's on the 25. You just Hail Marys it again before halftime.
Dude, the. Oh, man, this will fuck our parlay, though.
A little bit. A little bit.
I guess it's over anyway, though, because you need the Packers up at the half unless they come down and score.
Yeah,
there it is.
that does fuck the parlay, unfortunately. Damn.
Yeah, unless they return this kick. That's all she wrote.
All right. Keep our fingers crossed. Don't be that scumbag that wasn't believing in the parlay, because when it comes through, you're going to feel foolish and you're not going to get any of the rewards. Okay? Let's keep the fingers crossed.
You will.
All right, parlay. We need the Packers to win this first half, and we need them to win the second half.
Dude. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, so anyway, so the reality is the Kevin King thing. The first thing I thought when I saw 20 was, of course they threw at Kevin King.
Yeah,
but
for
then,
sure.
Which actually, interestingly enough, like, is probably going to continue. They're going to see where he's at, and
yeah, for sure.
But I do think.
All right, here we go. Maybe do a little squib kick and we get it on the 35. No, kick it away. Okay.
But I do agree with you anyway.
All right.
Yep. All right.
Let's get one. What would you do, Nick? What would you do if you had one shot?
Let him throw it.
One opportunity.
I say let him throw it. He's the Hail Mary guy. Yeah. He's the only one in the NFL that ever. Think about it. The entire NFL. Yeah. He's the guy.
I didn't even care if it's a Hail Mary. I think you just make a play. You know,
yeah, why not? Were you scared?
40-yard game.
Are you scared they're going to score? If you think you're better than the Detroit Lions, let's go. Give me a play. Are you worried someone's going to get hurt? Of course. Yep.
Pussies.
I mean, it feels that way a little, right? It's like something. I guess from the 25, what are you going to do? But it's like.
Well, 3 seconds left. I mean, any team's probably taking it.
Take it.
I get it. I'm just a little butthurt because my parlay was on the line. But don't worry, we got Aaron Jones, who's at 49 yards. He's looking to maybe have a 100-yard rushing game, which sets us up nicely for our other bets.
That is true.
Which is good.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is the parlay is now dead.
Yes, it is.
However, yeah, those other bets, very much in play. Now,
very much.
Anyway, so let me finish my. I feel like the Kevin King thing is interesting because that would have been a great catch. I agree, that was good coverage, and so then that's kind of my point. Is like Kevin King, like
he can do that.
He can and that's why I think if you put Kevin King in free agency, he lands anywhere between the second and third corner on any team. He's no one's fourth corner. And everywhere else, it just depends. I don't think he's a number one corner on any team. But he's someone's second or third, right? And so he does have those moments there where he makes a great play on the ball. The guy tries to make it ridiculous. It just doesn't happen. But I do think that he has that to him.
Yeah.
I
agree.
I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. That's the tough thing about him. It's kind of the tough thing with the whole defense because you have some guy like Preston Smith is kind of like that, where he has these games where you're just like, where you at, man? And then he has these other games where you're like, oh, like This is a serious defensive weapon. And so, I don't know, man. That seems to be the story of the defense to me so far. But
All right, so I'm gonna do a little in-game bet here, Nick. But yeah, it's I'm sorry, bro. I hope the people at home really enjoyed what you just had to say. But I was a rude motherfucker because I did not listen to a word. I was writing some bets at halftime to make up for that missed parlay that I sent everyone off on. I feel very bad about. And now I feel even worse because I listened to you and I was being a human being.
Okay, I want you to place those bets, and yeah, I figured I was trying to talk to the people a little bit too, like, this is my chance. These are the opportunities we have, Scott. We have these games as long as YouTube exists; they'll be around forever. So at the end of the day, this will be saved for eternity, as long as YouTube or the hard drives or whatever are around, right? All of the different things we save the show on, as long as one of those is around, this will be there forever. And you know what? In 2021, middle of September, this is how I felt. This is how I felt about the Packers. This is how I felt about Kevin King. And you know what, man? At the end of the day, when you and I are 100 years old, and we're old men.
And now, what do you mean we're old or cyborgs?
Yeah,
we're all living in robots.
Are you even old then?
Conscious uploaded.
I agree with you. At that point, are you even old?
I get it.
But
is time even a real thing?
But as we sit here today, won't you, conventionally old men as we view them now, being over 100 years old, I feel like, this will be out there and it'll be like, that's how I felt. That's how Scott felt about Kevin King. That's how I felt about, like, this is just a time capsule in which, we have to have these discussions about these guys like Kevin King and Zadarius Smith, because it's the thing we care so much about, which I feel like halftime's a good time to talk about this. You and I are Packers fans from the heart of Chicagoland. And that's why, if you're still with us, if you're on the stream, at the end of the day, me and Scott...
We got a couple people here.
Me and Scott are very, we have known each other for a long time.
A
very, very long time. And we are able to share a very special bond being Packers fans in the heart of Chicagoland.
Yeah.
For the entirety of the time we have had consciousness. Like, I'm sure you can find baby pictures of me in a Bears jersey or something, because that's what people with an infant do. Obviously.
Yeah.
But since I have had sentience and I was able to go, I like that team, I've been a fan of the Green Bay Packers, as has Scott. We are Packers fans. And so, this is just the way we feel about the team right now. We love this team. This is a time capsule for us, essentially, doing this show, and it's a damn good time.
And you'll realize that, like, we have different feelings about this team, Nick thinks some players are distractions.
It's true.
Distractions. But, and I like to just have, like, a nice Scott mentality of, like, it don't matter how bad the stakes are. And I get it. We've had it good the last 30 years,
True.
Like,
very true.
So I I don't even know, like, what it is to be the Lions, who are chasing after a Super Bowl, and just, like, never get, like, that's, well, actually, Nick, you probably know what that feels like a little bit. In the fact that you are a Chicago Cubs fan. So I can imagine.
Okay.
As a fan though, it probably translates a little bit. Like, so when the Lions eventually do win their first Super Bowl, because you got to figure if the league's around another 100 years, they probably will. And that was no shot at the Cubs, by the way.
I see.
But put yourself in the shoes of a Lions fan, hideous and tacky, and I know you hate them, but, like, how would that feel to finally reach that pinnacle after years and years of not getting there? What, in your similar situation as a Cubs fan and rooting for a terrible team that didn't win for over 100 years, I don't know.
That is.
And then they finally did. I think you are probably the closest person to be able to speak on a subject like this.
That is. See, I am hoping there are some certain people in this chat right now, because first of all, I would hope that the guy whose most famous manager is one Tony La Russa
Oh, the Chicago White Sox manager. Yeah, I know.
is the most famous manager of a certain franchise being Tony La Russa. I just think that there's an interesting thing that goes on. Well, while the Cubs have not won necessarily on the field, and that's where I agree what you've said is true. Just interesting coming from a guy who swears by Tony La Russa's words and actions as much as.
Well, hey, Nick, when you're a winner, you could do pretty much damn well anything you
They
want.
say. That is what they say.
I think we all learned that from
That is
Donald
true.
Trump. As much as like some people,
That is true.
including me, despise the guy.
That
You
is-
know.
See, and yet,
So you want to drive a little drunk?
don't.
Do it because that's terrible. And Fancast Monday Evening Football do not encourage that activity unless you're like above
There you
500.
go. See, that's it. And at the end of the day, nothing that's been said here is false. First of all, these aren't alleged things. These aren't alleged things. First of all, Scott's 100% right about both counts. Because honestly, the Chicago Cubs, they did not figure out how to get any sort of win happening. To be honest, I look at Detroit Lions fans as a Cubs fan, and I think to myself, well, you've got quite a few years to go still before you really experience what we experienced. However, I do agree with you, Scott. I do think that as a Cubs fan, I have a certain perspective on things, and I think that's kind of cool because I do think there's a lot of sports, like fandom, where, you know, if you're a real sports fan, you've got a team sort of in every league, and if you're lucky enough to have a balance there where you've had some success.
Nick, one minute, real quick.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you riff on this subject. I'm going to use this halftime break, and then I'm gonna let you use it. But you're about to go on
good call.
I feel like you're about to hit it. But yeah, let him. Yeah, continue with your thought. I'll be right back.
All right, perfect. Let me switch over to this solo camera here. All right, my friend, look at this beautiful Myrtle Beach in the background here. That's what you guys are seeing all around me. It's lovely Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But anyway, here's what I'm saying. Lions fans, I feel you. I understand what it's like. I get it. NFL fans who've seen the Lions over all these years, I understand what you're seeing because I am a Cubs fan, just as Scott pointed out. And I have an ability to empathize with you, I think, because of my Cubs fandom. But here's the thing. The Detroit Lions are a historic franchise, just as the Cubs are. And don't let anyone take that away from you. This is a team that plays every single Thanksgiving. You know who else plays every single Thanksgiving? The Dallas Cowboys, which everyone says is America's team. But football isn't normally played on Thanksgiving. So the one random day that is sad to pick, they just so happen to put the Detroit Lions there as well. This is a historic team. Barry Sanders, a historic player. The Ford family, historic owners. At the end of the day, I think the Detroit Lions are going to be able to figure this thing out at some point. And really be able to get over the hill at some point, or over the hump, rather. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Detroit Lions, I do think will be Super Bowl champions. It will not be this year. It will definitely not be next year. It will definitely not be the year after that. But at some point in the history of the Detroit Lions football team, they will win a Super Bowl. I'm certain of it. And the year they make it to the Super Bowl, I will root for them. As a Packers fan, I will absolutely root for them. 100%. I understand they're from the division, but I have no hatred towards the Detroit Lions in any way, shape, or form. I don't think Scott does either. The Detroit Lions are a team where I would like to see them have success. Maybe it's the Cubs fan in me, but it's what, I don't know. That's what I'd want to do. Scott, are you, how you feeling? How you feeling about that? Feel, confident in the Detroit Lions' ability to
Audio is included here in the
No,
shot.
you're good. Now you're back. Now we're back. We're back.
I'm back. Okay, cool. I will say this: Lions fans are despicable. They're terrible. I shouldn't. Well, some Lions fans I know are respectable,
True.
classy,
True.
and are all the characteristics that you would want in a fan of a team.
Damn straight.
But most Lions fans are terrible, despicable, just like scum of the earth, okay? And I don't even mind saying that on stream because Lions fans, yeah, we remember in 2004, 2007 when you were throwing bags over your head because you were afraid to show your face at a Lions game. Yeah, don't think we forgot. Despicable, okay? And I see the things that you Lions fans tweet my cousin who's from Michigan and is a Bears fan. I don't know how that works. It's crazy. But I seen those things and disgusting. Y'all are disgusting fan base. Do better. Okay? If you do better, your team will do better. And that's all I got to say about that, okay? What do we got here? Hey, let's go. Hey, I just heard someone just ordered a shirt, some merch. Super excited about that. Shout out, Bobby. We're going to have him on one of these nights because I think he'll add a little something. Guys, let me just do a little shout out here before we do this kickoff. Check out TNT Podcast. Let me take a look. Let me make sure I'm pulling this thing right, okay? Because I want to come correct on it. TNT College Football Podcast on Twitter and wherever you get your podcast at. But he covers all of the college football stuff. It is great. It is phenomenal. He does a great job. His name's Bobby. Definitely check him out. Shout out, Bobo. And look at that. We got Nick back. Kickoff happened. Nick.
I'm back.
What's up? Dude, I just we just did a little shout out for Bobby.
Oh, Bobby,
TNT
yeah,
College
my
Football
guy.
Podcast. I was letting him know that is a thing. Also, you just guest starred on it, appeared on it. You know?
I did. It was awesome, man. Yeah, TNT College Football Podcast. Check it out. If you want to hear a podcast,
he really does it good.
100%.
He's found his niche of like, yeah, I love it. It's where like passion and like the analytical side of his brain combine, and I think he just like he does it good. He was talking some shit to some people who were giving him shit earlier on in the year when he said Penn State was going to be a team, and they're being a team, and he's like, what? Yeah, let him know. Let him know, Bobby.
Let him know, 100%. Yeah, it was just on there, man. It's awesome. Like seriously, like Scott said, if you're watching this, you like college football, you enjoy college football, you love college football. Seriously, this is the one. I told him on there, like that was always what I thought. You know, that was like such a good niche for him when he was like, hey, this is I'm launching it. I was like, yes, dude, this is it. You know, this is like perfect for you. So check it out. TNT College Football Podcast. Check it out.
But also, I will say this. I'm just going to throw this out there, Bobby. Unsolicited advice. Keep chasing that college coaching career, okay? Because it's coming, bro. You can do big things with that motherfucker. Don't give up on that shit, okay? Because that shit is going to take you places you couldn't believe because you got a gift there. Just don't waste it. But, all right. We're back in the game here. Wow. Sorry. Speaking to one guy and one guy only there. But our Aaron Rodgers drops back, finds Aaron Jones for a first down, baby. And we're rolling.
Dude, rolling.
All right. Beautiful.
Man, okay. So, I am now seeing. If you switched over to the Peyton and Eli broadcast.
Their stream? Yeah, it's less good.
You will now see Brett Favre live commentating Aaron Rodgers play football. I don't love that as a Packers fan. I would rather that not be the...
You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to switch over to that because I'm interested. I am interested to see that stream a little bit. I'm going to turn my subtitles on too.
The Brett Favre, see what that guy's talking about.
Yeah, we're going to turn the closed caption back on here, see what's what. All right, what time do you got, Nick, there?
Looks like we are at 13, 19, 18.
Okay. I'm at 13. 12:59, 12:57, 12:56, 12:55.
Okay, you're slightly. Yeah, you're just slightly ahead. Let me see if I can kind of coordinate that. But yeah,
If you went to the ESPN stream, would that help you out a little bit?
that one's
Yeah, I'm at 12:37, 12:36,
yeah, that one's
12:35.
ahead a little bit actually.
Okay, let's see what he's saying. More style. Yeah, today we are playing more Aaron Rodgers style. That is true, Brett. Devontae! Aaron to
Oh hell
Devontae!
yeah! All right, yeah, we're in the ballpark now.
All right. I might be a little. Am I still a little ahead of you?
Barely.
I apologize.
Fuck yeah, dude. See,
man, what a route there. That's what Lil Wayne was talking about when he says Aaron to Devontae.
Oh, right there.
That's the definition of that.
Dude, he's just so good. Like, oh man, he's just so clean.
Yeah, his route running is like out of this world, bro. I remember watching Devontae Adams come onto the field for the Green Bay Packers. You know, and it's like when you look back at young Devontae, it very reminiscent of like a baby deer, a fawn, if you will.
Oh yeah, he definitely
like he would be dropping passes left and right, not left and right, but he would have his fair share drops early on in the year.
Yeah, he benefited.
That was like year 1, 2, and he was like, "That's never happening again. Fix that problem," you know?
For sure.
Like he was like, "Yeah, nope." And then now he's just like, "Okay, I've gotten my hands right."
Yep.
Just route running.
Yeah, he's
my feet, and that's what makes him so dynamic and different.
Dude, he's so good. Like he probably benefited a massive amount from having a little bit of time to learn from like a Jordy Nelson and some of these guys that were still. Randall Cobb was still there. Like, he learned from some really good receivers, but man, he is special, and everyone knows it at this point. I think it took a little long early on, but at this point, everyone knows it. Like, he's
but we knew it 4 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he got his first real recognition as this is the guy last season. And I think he was already the guy the year before that.
Correct. And I think last season, like, people started giving him that recognition, but there were still a lot of people out there that doubted he was top 2 and not 2. You know what I mean? They thought DeAndre Hopkins or Julio Jones type was still better, and I'm like, nah. You gotta understand, this guy's a dynamic.
He special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I would like to see him get a little more open the last 2 weeks, to be honest with you.
I wonder if I agree. And yet I wonder if it's just teams are like, you know what? Let's stop losing to him. If we're gonna make everyone else beat us. Like,
for sure.
This, like, we're gonna just we gotta take him away, like, for real. Like, and then see if, you know, I mean, at that point when someone's that good, you almost wonder if that's what you do. I wonder how much of the Saints game plan was, look, we're up. When we're up, just smother him. Like, the second we are up by any points, just no more Rodgers to Devontae Adams. That might be it for some of these teams, like, truthfully.
For sure. Now, with the Packers, you do have Aaron Jones-esque type of player who will just run for, like, at least 4 yards a pop. Yeah. That dude's usually never getting tackled in the backfield. But you know what? I would love to know what's going on with this Lions defense here. Because, you know, we've talked about the Packers defense and the Packers offense. We talked a little bit about the Lions offense.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest. This Lions defense, I don't know if I know a single person on their defense, you know?
I feel like... Yeah, I don't either.
But I guess if you did know some guys, feel free to shout it out on the stream and be like, hey, this is my guy. He's phenomenal on defense.
Honestly, I don't know any of them. I really don't. I agree with you. I don't.
Okay. All right. Aaron Rodgers scrambling for a couple yards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not happy about it. Woosah. Woosah.
He's like, guys, look.
Brett Favre giving him a compliment right here. He said he takes care of the ball better than I did. Nice.
We know.
Ton of
We know,
rookies.
Favre. We know.
So there's a ton of rookies on the Lions defense, which, you know, those rookies come to
Could be good.
Obviously getting a lot of reps early on in their career.
Wait.
You know, you could develop at least a couple of those guys.
That's what Dan Campbell wants, right? I mean, at the
Yep.
you got Goff. So if you go, we got our QB. Oh, yes, dude, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Derek Barnes is a stud at linebacker. That I did know. I know Derek Barnes is a stud at linebacker. Maybe not right there as Big Bob gets behind him or with that linebacking crew.
Buddy. Hey, you know what? You knew with the parlay.
It doesn't.
You knew.
It doesn't.
I know it doesn't.
I did
know.
know,
I
but
know.
it
I don't want to add insult to injury, but
I
Scott.
forgot we already lost.
But to be honest, for those of you watching, Scott's the first thing he said today was Robert Tonyan TD. Like, for real.
Yeah, that is.
In the production
Yeah,
meeting,
you just know.
In the production meeting when we set the bets, he said Robert Tonyan TD first. And I mean, of course.
I heard some of the people at home, Nick, they're doing a little screwball for every time they do a touchdown.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm
Yeah.
doing something over here. That's
Yes. I'm also doing something when I put my hand up in front of the screen.
it's we're right there with you guys, some would say. Others would say no, we're not, if ever, you know.
Yeah.
It just
You know, I'm just gonna do a shout out real quick. Maybe it pays off for us big time, maybe it doesn't.
I like it.
Hang on, let me get to where I can see myself a little bit better. Okay, beautiful. Guys, you know what I'm sipping on a little bit tonight? It's not Terrell Owens wine, because I don't have another bottle of that. But I will say this. If you have not tried Terrell Owens wine, you need to have a taste of that. Buy yourself a bottle. They'll ship it direct. He does it better than he did on the football field. Yeah, the man's better in the vineyard than he is on the football field. It's hard to believe, but our guy T.O. is that guy. But the real shout-out that I'm trying to give here is a little bit of Jepson's bourbon. And so, yeah, if you guys don't know, the best bourbon on the market right now, this is cask number 1. So, obviously exclusive, but this is going to be the best bourbon on the market in 2 to 3 years.
Is that seriously the first cask? That's cask number 1?
Yeah, C1 barrel, baby.
Hey, look at this. This guy, not only does he have connections, and he does, and trust me when I tell you, but this guy
Sort of.
has a first edition Jepson's bourbon. And it is going to be the next big thing. And I think people are hopefully starting to catch on, man, after you said that. Because I really, I think they better.
It's what they need, but maybe we'll at least clip. It'll be like, yeah, we'll shout it out, and we'll shout us out. And, it's great. Yeah. And then my another guy is drinking. He's doing Dr. Pepper shots. So
yeah, it's you got to, Yeah. Hey, shout out
because it's 23 flavors.
It's damn good, too. I'll tell you what. You take a little bit of Jepson's bourbon. Hear me out. Take a little bit of that Dr. Pepper.
I wish. Yeah.
That
would be euphoric.
People have said. I mean,
all right.
Said. Me anyway. Let me go ahead and.
What do we got here? Why is it rewinding? Oh, okay. That's because it's the Eli and Peyton stream.
They want to go ahead and they want to flex those big brands and show us that they know about football. It's like, dude.
Yeah.
So do we. I kind of feel like me and Scott.
Yeah, because obviously what they're talking about right here, if you're watching the Eli Peyton Manning, obviously they're talking about Big Bob just rounding that route right there. And, oh, what? Okay, Jared Goff, you have legs? He does. He has 2.
He's got 2 whole legs.
2. I count them 2.
Oh. That'll happen.
Get off my screen. Thank you. All right. What do we got here? Nick, I think
Oh, sorry.
I got two computers I'm managing. Bro, we're 7 concurrent viewers, bro. Shout
And
out.
we love you guys. Hey, shout out.
Hey.
Look it to
Yeah.
you guys.
Guys.
Look, hey, this one's for you guys, by the way. This one's for you.
Hey. Jared Goff, DeAndre Campbell tackles Jamal Williams for a gain of 7.
Oh,
Okay, we're throwing a little Brett
Yeah.
Favre highlights. Let's see them. Through.
hey, you know what? I like that Favre had the self-awareness to say that Aaron Rodgers protects the ball more than he did, because that is damn true. Remember watching Brett Favre used to be like watching old, like Jameis Winston? I know Packers fans, sorry, he kicked our ass last week. Move on. Jameis Winston threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in the same season, and that was the most Brett Favre thing I ever saw in my life.
Bro, that is actually a spot-on comparison. A new Jameis Winston after the LASIK, shout out whoever his guy is, because he needs to be shouted out. He's playing more like Aaron Rodgers now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he can see it all.
And protecting the ball, But, Brett Favre, he would just... But it was almost fun to watch, because you cared about the interceptions, but not as much,
Yeah.
I actually remember him and Peyton Manning one time. Man, this probably had been like 2003 to maybe 2005. Like one of those years, Peyton Manning and Brett Favre played each other in Indianapolis, and I remember they just were going like fucking throw for throw. It was just a shootout. Yep. You knew it was a shootout,
For sure.
And like that game going in, it's like it doesn't matter what the defenses are. This is an offensive game, for sure.
No doubt.
All right, TJ Hawk.
See, Hawkinson, man. So Hawkinson, let me ask you this.
Yes.
I think, if I'm being honest, so far, especially what we thought leading into the season and in these first 2 weeks, I think he is a top 5 tight end.
Yeah, probably.
Like, okay,
he's solid.
Kelsey and Waller are 1 and 2. Everybody feels that way. Most people feel like Mark Andrews is 3. That leaves 2 more spots.
Kevin King almost ended with an interception there.
Hawkinson's a top 10.
Yeah.
I would say right. Hey, Kevin King in the right spot. Maybe.
Bro, I would say you're right. He's a top 5 actually.
I really do.
He's probably like 4 or 5.
If most people agree on the top 3, a lot of people are going to say Gronk. And in fairness, it's kind of hard to argue because he scores constantly. Like, honestly. And he's won a lot. Like, if you say Gronk's in your top 5, I'll give it to you. That leaves 1 spot left. I would give it to Hawkinson. I think he's a top 5 tight end.
I mean, so far, he's producing this year,
He is.
He's most targeted by Jared Goff.
He's a weapon, and it's like, the defenses are aware of that. So they know that he's getting targeted all the time. They're trying to stop him. And he's still getting off. So, yeah, I mean, top 5. Yeah, definitely. So then the question becomes, yeah, Dan Campbell just is not pleased on that. Man, Dan Campbell, that's the coach Detroit needs, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got that Detroit sort of energy to him. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is there something to it? Maybe these teams just abandon their identity and find a new one?
I mean, I don't know. I think if you find one that fits the fans in one way or another, you're sort of able to roll with it, right? So, and there's like options for that. I think you can kind of go with whatever the identity is that the fans will cling on to, right? Like with the Lions, you can always take a gritty, like Detroit kind of coach. But
for sure.
Detroit is also a city that, to be honest, was the pinnacle of technology with Ford, with the factories they had for a long time. So a young, innovative coach makes the Lions fan base, I would think, also feel a sense of pride, right?
Oh yeah.
There we go. See, that's
Maybe it
this is
doesn't
what we
just need to
need.
be one pride. Maybe it could be a couple different prides, you know?
And I don't know. I think like that's to me. I think that's what it's about, right? It's like, can your fan base identify with what you're trying to kind of put together? And I think for a lot of teams in the NFC North, in the AFC North, in the NFC and AFC East, sort of a blue collar, hard working type of
Kneecap
coach
season.
will work. Kneecap season. I think they'll work.
Yeah, I think it would.
Um,
I think either way you put it is I think you're right. If you get that young innovative coach, you could spin that narrative.
they're just yeah.
They're going for
No,
it.
I think so.
Did they get it?
No, I was just sorry. I was just seeing the.
Seeing the play before it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the fourth down. The third down. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you're.
So then I'm a little ahead of you.
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
Huh? What time is that?
You're about to see the third down. I'm like 6 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I'm at 5:53.
Okay, so we're close. We're in the ballpark.
Yeah, and I think that fits a narrative right there, baby.
Yep.
This guy over this guy.
Yeah, and that's like
That's how it should work like that, right?
it's like I already knew. As you like, it just is. But the problem is like I don't know if they'll make that move in time, because I think Kevin King is on a 1-year contract. So I think the way that this works is if they want to, they'll just have Stokes take over next year. And then they'll have negotiations probably with Jair, because it'll be like, all right, we should extend him, but what that'll be the move. It'll be like, all right, we're gonna go Stokes and Jair Alexander. We're gonna go we have the best corners in the we have it. We have Savage, we have Alexander, we have Amos, we have I think no matter what, that's what happens. Is there we have a premier secondary, this is what we're going with. It doesn't matter what Rodgers does. It doesn't matter what anyone else does. We are going to go ahead and lock in these guys. I think that's what they're going to have happen. Yeah, I think with Stokes, I think their long-term plan, if you had to guess, is you already have Jair Alexander, who's the #1 corner in the league, and then you spent your first-round draft pick on another corner who you will now have on a rookie deal. That seems to be where they're going. No matter what else happens, they are going to have the best secondary in the league. And I think that's awesome. I think that's what a lot of teams should be doing. It's not the league is a passing league. It will be. It's a quarterback-driven league. This is the reality.
Correct, 100%. It's a passing league. You got to. But I will say the Packers do a good job of selecting secondary guys every year in the draft. You know what I mean?
They do, and I think because of that,
because it is a necessity. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Nick, I just had
What'd you have?
Never mind. Never.
He didn't have nothing.
Thought I was gonna get someone to take a Malort shot, but they decided they did not want to, and I was like, "Boo!" When the Packers score here, you better take a Malort shot. You know who you are.
Scott.
Here he goes.
Scott's out here going at him. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the guy that runs that go route. If you're viewing at this, if you're watching us at this point, you're obviously watching the game. I think.
Yes, at some point. Maybe you're matched up with me. Maybe you're matched up with Nick.
You're watching the game.
Maybe you're matched up with neither one of us, and you're way ahead of us.
I think
or way behind.
I think you're seeing what's going on, but
I think we all understand that this is like just an enjoyable time. We're just hanging out. We're just
chilling.
chilling. Ooh,
And the reality is,
Charlie.
look, man, that's MVS.
Yep. Some people are taking Malort shots. I've heard.
Alleged.
If you've never had one, definitely try one.
I think that was a
Green Bay needs a quick scoring drive now to establish dominance. Is what we got some user saying. I think his name is Train Master. Take that how you will. Randall Cobb, there we go, baby. What a flag. Maybe a holding call or pass interference, but maybe we decline it anyways because we got the first. And it's 14 yards, so we got the 15 yards is the max it could be. We'll just take the first down. Take the yards. Hopefully it helps someone's bet.
Hey, look, that's a Randall Cobb, that's where...
Hey, that's why we got him! That's why our general manager went out and got him. Am I right, Nick?
Hey, so I'm going to be honest. I might be the first guy saying it, but I doubt it. I think Twitter will beat me to it. What's up with the LaFleur with the giant full-size beach towel? Whenever they cut to him, he's got like a beach towel. Is that like a normal size?
Maybe he sweats a lot.
No,
Nick.
he
Relax.
might. No. I'm fine with that, but it's like, you know how they have like the quarterback towel, which is like you throw. It's like if you're in the kitchen, you're cooking for your lady, you're doing your thing. You're like, hey, look at this. You got
race band. You look like cool.
you got a towel over your shoulder, like boom, ba bow, like right here. But that's like a dish towel size. LaFleur has like a beach towel. Like this thing's hanging down his back. Wild. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, something against Packers here. Still, Alden Jenkins holding. Okay. I'll allow it because you play 5 different offensive line positions.
Yeah, I mean, Elton Jenkins is phenomenal, too. So this is what I like about the Packers. I know I've given Gutekunst shit earlier, and I probably should, but...
Someone's got the beach vibes. I don't know who we were just talking about, but they might.
Big-time beach vibes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Myrtle Beach vibes, for sure. Yeah, LaFleur.
Oh, no doubt. With the towel, because you got to have, like... He's got to be a good size. If that's all you brought...
Well, I think he's just trying to say that Green Bay is actually a vacation spot.
Well,
okay?
and it is, but...
Subliminal messaging.
You and I are going to go on vacation
no,
week...
You can't do that. Nope. I won't allow it.
Week, what's it called? We're going to go there on vacation.
October 24th.
God, dude, that was
Washington football team weekend.
That was an egregious hold. This is Tunyon. See? This is what I'm saying. This is my whole argument. Is when it comes to the young core, there's just so much there. Like they get... I never have understood this. They get killed for the way they draft. But it's like... It's because people at home have some idea that, like, I want them to take this as the first pick and then I do not care. But, like, the reality is like, look at the guys they have. Tanyan is a serious player.
Yeah.
Stokes.
Like,
Rashawn Gary. Like, these picks are serious players. And then when you go deeper in the draft, you find the receivers through time. They draft well. Like.
Yeah. I would say Aaron Rodgers dropping back here with a lot of time, firing it. Did they? Okay, it was on the ground. Okay. But yeah, they do draft well, and I will never knock the Packers because what they do in the draft, because I think they're probably one of the best teams in the league when it comes to doing stuff in the draft, and usually working with a 20th to 30th pick. It's not like you're holding them too much to like accountability, but sometimes you are. But I will say the thing I've enjoyed more lately, and I think where Packers fans usually knock them, is not playing in free agency, even when free agency could be a benefit for the Packers,
Yep.
And I think you've seen the general management at least start to play in free agency the last couple of years.
Yep. I think, and that's always been a little bit of a
Randall Cobb, another
weakness.
Another little out.
Randall comment. So then you have to wonder, like, is this Rodgers is looking for him now? Because it's only week 2. We could get to week.
Yeah, the vibe's coming back.
We could get to week 11, and people start talking about, man, every time the Packers have needed a play,
Packers quick snap.
it's Rodgers, right?
Randall Cobb.
Cobb, yep.
Sorry, I'm a little ahead of you. Jordan Love's picking him up, though. What a teammate. You'll see it here in a minute. I got to slow down. I apologize.
No, you're good.
You were way better at this last week when you were ahead and being nonchalant until it happened. I'm over here to spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
I think, yeah, I think, it's all right, man. It's the spoiler alert's all right. I might be able to fix it too in between these quarters here. Actually,
we'll give it a shot. We'll give it our best, good old college try.
You got to, right? You got to.
All right. Okay, Randall or Devontae. Aaron to Devon. Although we don't need that in fantasy wise. Let's see where we're at here.
Yep.
How does the matchup go? 127 to 141, Nick. You're up.
Yeah, see, I figured that would be the problem is that Devontae Adams is going to get more of the benefit every time Rodgers throws to him. So that then created like a limited situation for Rodgers. Now, you had Crosby, but Crosby compared to Hawkinson, it just...
I mean, unless they're kicking field goals, which they're not. Their offense is pretty
rolling.
Great block.
Coming into... see? Dude. Dude. Oh, see? And he's like... In that pocket right there, he was like a little quick with it. He kind of...
yeah. He's like, oh, here he is. Bam. Yep.
This is what the fans want, man. And like I said, so you got to wonder, is he now in stride a little more? Jeez, that replay's crazy. Look at that throw.
Oh, no. I thought I made a bet, but I never made the bet, actually.
No. Dude, that'll happen.
No, it happens.
You know, it happens. It does happen.
But
I'm
saying Aaron Rodgers over 285. Now they're going to adjust it again.
God.
Oh, what do they do? A little holding?
So the flag's pushing them back.
Okay. Boys, I get it. Hey, it happens, bro. Shake it off. Shake it off.
So
it's no worries. Just shake that off. You held a little bit. It's all right.
Yeah, that flag, right?
Man. They said that was a hold? It's interesting. Interesting.
They will do that, though. All right, let me see if I can...
That'll happen.
See if I can figure out this... well, actually, I'm going to tweak with it right now. It's in the full...
All right, for sure. Do what you got to do, my guy.
The flag on
I'll take that. Here we got Aaron Rodgers first and 20. Fakes the handoff, drops back, moving out to his right. He's scrambling. There's a flag. There's probably a hold. It looks like there's going to be a defensive holding. If I had to guess, Aaron Rodgers pointed out. He knows. He's been playing long enough. He knows what's what. He's like, I got to officiate this game myself. Yeah, we all saw it a mile away. Yeah, we'll take that on the goal line maybe. Oh, officiate. Official is checking with the ref here to make sure got the right call. Yeah, it's right here. Are you sure it was right there? Yep, it was right here. Okay, now the official comes and says, yep, it was right there. It was a flag. Defensive holding. Can't do that, number 34. It's like who they're looking at. Yep, Alex Anzalone. 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 Anzalone? Anzalone. Anzalone. I don't know. Phonetically spell that for me if you know how it's spelled. But Nick, good for us there. We're just getting a little gain. Where does that put us at? Puts us, it looks like maybe the 11-yard line there. Okay. Reds on their attacking, middle of the field. Let's go. Maybe get one over the middle here. Maybe to Devontae, to Randall. Oh, Aaron Jones. They got on him quick there. They did get on him quick. Hello, Nicholas. Bro, you've been missing some killer commentary by me.
Oh, you've been killing it.
We've been doing it good, yeah. We've been doing it good.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, he does have like a towel over his shoulder. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a beach towel, right? Like it's like
yeah.
Yeah, no, because that angle is not
I mean,
Look at it down.
no,
his
no,
back.
I saw it hanging around his back. Yeah.
Like
Sorry.
what? Like, dude, I
All right,
get
we
it,
got
man.
2nd and 10 here. Nick, are you caught up? Were you able to get situationed? Or?
I'm on 2nd and 10 as well. Looks like they're about to snap it.
Okay, for sure.
And it is snapped.
Okay, there we go. We're here. Same time. Swing out. Let's go. I already saw it, my guy. Let's go, though. Hey, you got Dr. Pepper. You got peanut butter ball whiskey. I don't care what you're drinking. If you're drinking that Jepson's bourbon, which you should be because it's delicious. And, yeah, Aaron Jones, baby.
Hey, buddy, they're going to keep piling it on now is the feeling I'm getting.
Yes, for
sure. This could be 2 more touchdowns.
Everlasting
this
love.
could be 2 more touchdowns. It could be.
For sure.
It could be. All right. Well, God, I love the Packers, man.
Gotta love them, gotta love them. All right, so now what do we need now, Nick?
Let's see, we need... At this point...
You know what we need.
What's fun...
You've been talking about it all game. We just need this one thing to happen.
What's fun is... All we simply need now...
Shout out Grace.
Yep. What?
She counted.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, shout out. Hey.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, man. So, first of all, 100 rushing yards. Did we even hit it? I have not even been, like...
We're on pace.
Okay.
But that catch does not help us. But we are at...
but he has the touchdown, so we're cool there.
60 yards. He's got 60 yards to go.
So...
No, 40 yards.
So, 40 more yards from Aaron Jones. And then, at this point, Packers just... the defense needs to hold. As long as...
I was waiting for that.
As long as the Lions do not score...
Just one stop. Just get one stop.
The rest of the game. As long as the Lions don't score the rest of the game, the offense will not matter. Now, do I want Aaron Jones to get the 40 yards? Of course. Don't get me wrong, but simply put, and this isn't even only a betting standpoint at this point, like the defense needs to hold. Let me put the score in here, but like...
Hold the line!
But the defense needs to hold. Like,
yes.
When you're in this position, that's what you got to have. The defense needs to hold.
They got to hold. They got to hold. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can add a little, do a little last minute bet here.
Okay.
For $5. I got $5. I just threw in the good old fan duels here, but it really could have been any, it could have been any betting site, but it just so happened to be FanDuel. But if any betting site wanted to maybe be like, yeah, we want to be your guy, so, we would entertain that idea. But it's FanDuel.
Right now it's FanDuel. And maybe next week it changes,
Yep, so minus 10.5 is minus 125, which is not looking bad. But an anytime touchdown scorer live? Okay, so do we think the Packers are going to let up a touchdown here, Nick? It does seem likely.
I mean, the defense is awful, right? So, like, the Lions are going to air it out. I think,
actually,
Scott, the optimist in me thinks defense is going to make a play.
I think so, too.
The optimist in me thinks, like, an interception, like, because the Lions are going to have to, like, try to move the ball, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they try to attack, one of these corners comes out, boop, and then, like, now we're going. So, actually, no, I don't think the Lions
Aaron Jones has got his shades on, my guy. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I will open it up to the fans here. Yeah, do what you got to do right there.
Oh, if my mom's watching, Shelly Shells.
Think she found? Did she find the listing? Is she watching? Shells bells. Shout out. What? Hang on.
I showed her I sent her
the rain is coming down.
Oh,
did the Packers just get the ball?
Oh, come on. Oh, yes. What did we say? We said defense would make a play, right?
I'm gonna be honest, Nick. I missed all of that.
It was like a fumble.
He fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the snap.
Jared Goff is like, oh my god,
dude,
he's looking like fucking Ryan Gosling in The Notebook right now, getting rained down on. I can't hang on to a football.
Dude, we just said it.
What do you want? What do you want?
Dude,
I want you to hold the ball. Jared Goff is probably what Lions fans are saying.
Bro.
But Packers fans are saying, hey, let's go. Holla at your boys. Bow, bow, bow.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So
Scott, we just said the defense would make a play. Come on.
You did. Shout out you, bro.
This is what
you had
we're talking about.
More confidence right there than I did.
Hey, but you agreed, though.
I did. I backed it up a little bit.
See?
I did.
And this is what you'll get on Fancast. And here's what I'm saying. It is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, this is what we've been saying.
All right, so who do we think is going to score this touchdown?
Probably,
Hey, if you got a guy in the chat, if you're in the chat, put who you think is going to score this next touchdown.
I like that. Let's go, chat.
Yep. Let's go. Oh, hang on.
Oh. Oh, smoke screen. Oh, we might be right back in a minute.
We back. No, we're on our victory, Troy.
For those of you who don't know, if you want to play along, 1 for a touchdown, half for a field goal. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Or maybe you're playing for the Lions. Same rules
apply.
Devontae Adams is the first response there. Devontae Adams, I did see him. He's at plus 170. It is starting to rain, though. The Packers are up.
A.J. Dillon would be interesting because Jones was just that last series. I think they flip.
Plus 650. Tay is due for one. I know he's okay. That's the second person saying Tay is due for one.
What's he need?
It's for someone's fantasy team.
He needs Devontae Adams.
Yeah, so they're a little more vested in Devontae Adams than
anyone else.
Other people who may be facing Devontae Adams in their fantasy football matchup. So maybe we don't go and root. Maybe we root for Randall Cobb.
I kind of would like Randall Cobb. I think it'd be cool. I think if Rodgers feels like he can get it to him, he's got a free possession here. That's a good pick, Scott. I like that. Randall Cobb.
This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna throw $2.
Okay.
On Devontae.
Okay.
$2 on Devontae. That wins me $3.40. That gets my money back. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my other $3.
All right.
I'm gonna throw it down on Randall Cobb.
Let's see the psychology here.
And that wins me $25 if it happens. Mm-hmm. So, Banner is temporarily suspended. No.
Come on. Oh
man,
my
I just gotta
God.
wait till it comes back, okay?
I think. See, here's what I would want. My thought would be Tanyan makes sense in this type of situation, but I think Rodgers with the free play, maybe we get Randall Cobb running something kind of over the middle that Tanyan would like out of the slot that Tanyan would rather usually run.
Yeah.
And
bro, I think you get down in that red zone, you get Randall Cobb into the slot somewhere.
Yep. And
that's where he likes to play.
He's right over the middle, and it's just boom. Yep. So much attention on the outside to Adams. That's what it is. Okay,
well, we're rooting for fucking Devontae because I didn't get the bet in quick enough. But Big Bob, whoop, whoop.
Okay. Yep. That's who I would think they were normally going to.
Yeah. Oh, this is just an anytime touchdown scorer, not the next touchdown scorer.
Oh, okay.
So
if they get it back.
Right, so, I could have got it both in.
Look at Tanyan with the brakes there. He kind of hits
MVS,
the brakes.
Bomb.
You slide by me. Scoop.
And then are we in close to the red zone? I mean, I guess he could bomb at 30. No, it's 10 yards.
Yeah, no.
17-yard bomb.
Yeah. Look, they're in the same. That's the same formation. They just ran, right?
Oh, shit. Good read, bro. Allen, get out there quicker.
Yeah, that was a good read. That was they line up in the same shit. Damn, that rain is no joke right now. That's it's really coming down.
Damn, man. Yeah, it is coming down.
So you want to? I mean, you get points on the board here with that rain. I mean, that's a wrap. Like,
Second and goal, I think you want to hand it off to Aaron Jones here.
yeah,
You got a little bit of ways to go.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's see. You'll take the points.
We might just do it.
Actually, you probably won't. You probably go for it. You might feel like.
Okay.
So you might.
Aaron Jones, 66 yards.
You might feel like you're.
You know what, Nick? We might get our $2 back on our parlay because I did do a parlay opt-in thanks to FanDuel. And if we get all the other legs correct,
then it. Oh, then it.
Money back.
Oh, interesting.
If we get 5 out of the 6 correct, we get our money back.
Yeah,
so,
see, that's
still low.
This is what I love, man, about these gambling sites. Like, feel the way you want. I'm no financial advisor, but like the fact that they are trying to get customers with deals like this. Vegas wasn't giving you that shit in the '90s. Stop, you old whites. Like,
or they might have been, but you had to go to actual Vegas to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. This is way better. This is way better. No, stop. Look at him crying. Stop. You can't just be holding all these. Okay. See, this is what happens, Scott.
Let's check the replay. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. Let's see it. Oh, he's like, he's pointing. He's upset.
Scott.
He's upset. He's understandably so. Understandably so, bro. You're not good enough to hang out with these professional football players. Let's see. I mean, it's Devontae. Yeah, I mean, you were kind of on him. I mean, did it really affect the play?
Dude,
maybe not, but you were on him. You can't do that.
Dude, he's so shit.
But also, did it really affect the play? But you can't do that.
He's so shifty at the line.
Yeah, he is.
He said, like, from, like, when he played basketball as a kid, he just always kind of figured, like, basically breaking off that line is sort of, like, just, like, shifting your weight and kind of, like, a crossover. Like, I'm going here, nope.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Trying to see if I got this dude on one of my fantasy teams.
Bro. Let's go, Scott.
Yeah.
I've got him on one of mine. I definitely won this week. The dude that was ahead of me was ahead going into tonight. And I had Aaron Jones and AJ by like 10. It was over.
Nice.
I was like, dude, you're drowning. Come on. I'm putting it on him.
I'm trying to go for highest points in the league for this week. One guy's got 162. I'm at 144 with Aaron and Devontae left. But I am catching up to you. I'm 10 points back now instead of 11. I don't know if that one will come to be, but
I mean, if they scored again and basically didn't throw anything to Devontae Adams, but Rodgers.
Oh, someone's a little upset about that penalty interference call. Pass interference call.
Really? Well,
he's a Lions fan.
Yeah, I can imagine who it is. And actually, there's probably an argument there, but
there's a little.
But the problem is like this is what I'm saying though. Like in fairness, like that is what we're dealing with in the NFL right now. Like truthfully, like right now there is an inconsistency where like if you're a Lions fan right now, you're like that's bullshit. If you're a Packers fan, you're like that's fine. But the problem is like it's happening all the time. You have that, like, you know, like it's like as Packers fans, that roughing the passer call, we know. We saw it last week. We get it. Like, it doesn't seem to have a consistency. Like, they've almost overruled it to the point where does the consistency lie? Like, I don't know how you judge some of this stuff in any type of consistent way.
Oh God, hang on. Let me see if this is maybe gonna come out clear. But can you see?
All right, let me see. Tilt it. Put it down slightly.
Yeah, hang on. Let me pull out the. Here we go.
Yep. All right. When the refs make a bad call in favor of the Packers. Bro.
I'm just gonna pretend I don't see that.
Bro.
I mean, I get it, you know, but like also we needed it, so
but also
the NFL gave it to us, so
thank
God.
That's what you putting on a famous blind piano player.
Well, yeah, he was good.
Feel the way you feel about Stevie Wonder.
Well,
Phenomenal
do
guy.
people feel bad? Do people feel bad about him? Like,
No, I
or like,
mean,
are they not a fan?
well,
Not
no, I
fans?
feel like
Did he
people
get
feel
canceled
pretty.
at some point?
Hey, look, I feel like people feel pretty good about him. He's a serious, famous musician. I like Stevie
Okay,
Wonder as much as the next
I
guy.
know.
I've seen.
Okay,
Listen to me. Listen. What I'm saying
when you
is,
said
hey,
when you said that, it
Scott,
made me
you know
think like maybe
one
there were some
person.
people out there that weren't fans of Stevie
There
Wonder.
probably are. There,
I mean, maybe
there. No, I mean,
we call those people racist, nah.
there probably, there probably are. There probably are some people who are not fans of Stevie Wonder. You are right, but you know a guy with a picture of Stevie Wonder, him and Stevie Wonder. Which, in
Ooh,
fairness, he might have been at the Super Bowl popping into that photo. You don't know. Stevie Wonder certainly doesn't know because he wouldn't have the ability to know, is what I'm saying.
he might through his other senses. Okay, Nick, let's not judge a book that we have not read or lived, walked their lifestyle. But I can imagine the guy who took the photo with him, and I do think I know that guy pretty close, and that is hysterical.
It's just him and Stevie Wonder. They're both smiling. I think they both knew they were in a photo. But the point being, that'll be the point of
Yeah,
contention. Did they both know they were in the photo? I don't know, man.
we'll never know.
The refs being mad, or not the refs being mad. Jesus, we've scored a lot. But the point being, uh, the refs, it hasn't been great. Like, I almost don't disagree with the grievances towards the refs there. I think
Yeah.
right now, the NFL has a little bit of a crisis in terms of the
Oh,
the ability of the
oh.
refs. I really do. I think, and I shouldn't say that, actually. That's wrong. I mean more so the
No,
rules. The way the rules are put to the refs, I think it puts the refs and all of the officials are in a bad spot.
I will say this, Nick. I think the NFL has a tremendous opportunity to make their game a lot better by improving the refereeing of their game.
Yeah.
And if it is in introducing a taunting rule into the game,
Yep.
actually only applying it when it really does apply is a good start for, a good ref, which probably most of the good refs understand that,
Yep.
but you got a lot of refs that aren't as great, and they get that call wrong more times than not, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's tough. It feels like almost like they don't know exactly how they want to attack like certain player safety issues.
Yes.
And so it causes them to create more rules, and then they start thinking, well, more rules is the answer. And while it's helping player safety, it's not always the answer in like pass interference situations. It's not always the
Yeah.
answer in
Like we got a little delay game here by the Lions.
like pass interference is not a player safety issue. Like,
No.
and so in reality, like the league has to, I think, plant a flag in the ground and decide where they want to stand on that.
Yes. I would agree. 100%.
Because how can you have a situation where pass interference is just sort of thought of as like, it is what it is. Like,
Yes.
at the end of the day, like, this is part of the game. People are going to defend. And if the ref calls it, he calls it. Now, all of a sudden, you introduce a review to that process. Now, all of a sudden, because you have a review, everyone's a little more scrutinizing it. It's harder to move on to the next play when you have an opportunity to challenge the previous play. And I just think, like, overall, we may have put too many rules in areas that don't really relate to player safety. And I think that's what you get. I think that's what you get with these pass interference calls. Because if I play defense and now you're saying every time I defended well and you called pass interference, in my mind, we should be challenging that.
Yes.
And, you know, maybe that's the case, right? Like, because of the way the rules are, but I just think overall it's not the move. It's not a player safety issue.
Mm-mm. It's not.
Hey, so if you're watching the ESPN 2 stream with Peyton and Eli, Pat McAfee's on there. I like that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is. And looking a little toasty.
Oh!
Looking a little toasty,
Oh!
if I'm being
He's looking
honest.
crusty. Or like on vitamins.
He's well, obviously healthy. I mean, he's taking vitamins, probably like a little bit today, you know, like
Yeah.
because it's. I mean, think about it. It's Monday. You want to start the week out right, so you don't want to take all your. You know, your vitamins are for the end of the week when you're a little tired, right? But he's taking a few vitamins for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, I feel like you know, and at the end of the day,
You know what's funny
it's
is
what we
like
want.
this is like the perfect thing for ESPN to have Pat McAfee on, but I don't think they'll ever get him to do like a Monday Night Football thing like fully with ESPN after how they've treated him over the past year with certain procedures that they put in place at their organization.
Hey, and I think like, and isn't that what's going to happen? Like, that's part of the reason we do this, right? I mean, we can talk candidly. Obviously, the Packers.
Yeah, for sure.
The Packers scored that last touchdown. We're frosty. Oh no, I didn't see you hit the block on the last.
Now I hit it, bro.
Oh, all right, yeah. So
Wait, which one?
when they went to 35 points with the touchdown they just had,
Who'd they throw to?
we
Oh, what do you mean?
when they
How do
went
you not know?
no the last like no what I'm saying is when they scored the last touchdown I was like, oh, this is might get out of hand.
Yeah. Who scored the touchdown?
Oh, I thought you were like, what? I thought you were talking about the last touchdown in general. I was like, well, the Packers. What do you mean? Where did it go to?
Yeah, but what-
Oh, no.
Goddard.
No.
forgot.
Yeah, no. I think it was oh man, this is a disaster. Neither of us knows.
Help us out, Chad.
All right, here we go. It was
Madison is the capital of Wisconsin and the largest city in the state
God
of
damn it, no. We
Who
know
is that?
we know Wisconsin.
Madison is state is more.
We know.
Well, what about Kenosha? Where did they
Why
fit
is
into this?
why is
Kitty 96?
Come on. Chicago's
Who is
not the
this?
fucking capital of Illinois. Stop.
It's obviously the second largest city.
Capitals are obviously what they are. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. But no, it wasn't the Packers just scored, but I can't tell you. It wasn't Aaron Jones, right?
Well, how am I going to remember if I?
I know, that's my point.
Yeah, Aaron Jones 1 yard
Yeah.
rush. Had the one regardless.
Well, no, I'm saying if you did it, you did. Or anyway, to the chat, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, we're
All
doing
right. What is Kidder 96 got for us?
whatever. We're doing a lot of shots. Come on, because the Packers keep scoring. This is the only game you'll see all season. Next week we'll be back. We'll be talking about here comes the Eagles and Cowboys. Look out.
Yeah, I think we're having Pat McAfee on next week. Actually,
Yeah, we're like at the end of the day, he's with Peyton. Then
he's coming on the Monday evening football stream because he said, I think it's important to give back to the people of the internet. I want to not only help this mainstream media be successful because I'm that guy, I also want to help these small guys be successful. So he said he would come on our show. Well, he didn't say that, but I know he's the
Sounds
type of
about
guy
right.
that once he says, he'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll go on for like 30 seconds, which is all we want, Pat. Thank you.
hey, and you don't want to put words in someone's mouth, but at the end of the day,
Allegedly, he said he wanted to be on this show. Allegedly.
yeah,
He'll get the reference.
this is what it is. I think, look, man, Packers look great right now.
They do.
And let's see. Let's see when we're 8 weeks in how people feel. Week 1 was not good, and yet Tom Brady faced that same loss last year. And if you think Tom Brady on the field is somehow magically better than Aaron Rodgers, you are a damn fool. Here is why. Look at the defenses that those two guys have played with. This is a full team sport. And I think the reality is, when you look at Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what he's doing differently than Tom Brady on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Like, and so therefore, I mean, when we're projecting out the season, it's these two guys.
A.J. Dillon.
Right?
A.J. Dillon, a couple back-to-back plays right there.
It's these two guys. Like,
do we think Packers minus 18.5 is going to come through?
I mean,
Or do we think A.J. Dillon touchdown is more likely? I think an
well,
A.J. Dillon touchdown
you bet them both. Because if A.J. Dillon scores a touchdown, they would also win by, put them together. A.J. Dillon's on this drive. If they score on this drive with A.J. Dillon, we win both.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see if it comes through. We'll see if it comes through.
I think Rodgers...
Hey, Nick, I'm proud. I'm proud with what we did
Rodgers
today.
wants to score here. I am too.
It's damn good.
It is, man. I am happy. See, the reality is forever, Scott, at least one Packers game with you and I will linger. It will just... It will exist forever.
Yeah, for sure, Nick. One comment I got on the YouTube studio here. It says check the resolution, because the resolution is 85.2 by 480. I think that's a restream thing that we'll have to look into, but which is not like the best, is what they say.
Yeah, it's
just not out. So we'll have to look into that. It is.
Yes, what we'll try to do.
Where of
I'm in the restream. Hold on here. No. See, it's alright. Yeah, I'm seeing the restream. Hold on. Meanwhile, the Packers are scoring. This is how much we care, chat. I want you to know.
Scoring?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. When I saw you, I was like, we are both in the...
we were deep in it. You know, we're fixing what we needed to fix. Making things happen. I ain't gonna lie, this team's ended kind of early. Might go up and get a hamburger at the local pub right up the street there.
I got to. Hey, I guess there'll be some guys.
Yeah. Hey, also, if you're trying to pay for my burger, feel free to hit that Fancast Cash App right there up in the top left corner. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's there. $10 to that. So enjoying entertaining all you folks. It's been nice, but I'm a little hungry, to say the least. Nick is too. So $30.
Starving. Where's the alright, let's see. I feel like a lot of the people in the chat right now, Scott, were not with us last week when we were calling.
Now we gotta We got a couple more people in there tonight. It's exciting, and I think that's only going to build. Okay, so help me get to the podcast. Helps me get to the podcast. Helps me get to. I don't know what that means.
We gotta send the podcast link. I would think.
I don't know. It could be for sure. Understandably so. Need an Adams TV, TD, and Rogers throw.
No fucking way. Let's go. What do we need?
The G.
Adams and Rogers touchdown for a G. Let's.
Adams, TD, and Rogers G here.
Well, yeah.
Bro,
So Adams TD. Okay. Well, the reality is, if you're gonna go for the Adams TD,
we got a G on the line here. Pat McAfee's still with us. Eli's right. I did not like punting in this scenario. Eli. I hope the Packers don't convert this third down. I want Monday Night Football fans to happier and enthusiastic. Oh, go fuck yourself, Aiden. We're already happy and enthusiastic because we're about to see a Devontae Adams touchdown. Aaron to Devontae. A.J. Dillon back up. But I will say, if I won't mind taking A.J. Dillon touchdown here for $75 over your G. Oh, damn. Okay, well.
well. All right, so you punt that shit, and then
You punt that shit, man.
you. It really, literally doesn't matter. I think at this point, like, like, I would.
It does.
I would want to build the suspense if I was some sort of
Troll.
like
Saying, you need an Adams TD and 20 yards from Rodgers. And then when he gets sacked there, you say, like, oh, Rodgers' sack ruined it, man. That hurts. Like, yeah, I totally get that type of, like, yeah.
Yeah, I think
those types of shitty opinions don't matter, as Rodgers says.
I think the reality that I am living in is that at the end of the day, it literally doesn't matter. Like, punt it. You have less than 4 minutes left. Like, it's over.
Correct.
Packers win.
Yeah, the defense is going to get a stop here. They'll kick the ball or go for it on fourth down. You're still going to get your 20 yards and your Adams TD. Don't worry, my guy.
But we are trying. Yeah,
something
we're
new
trying
here.
to ensure
Feel free
that
to cash app that FancastTV. A couple bucks for dinner for us tonight. We've been entertaining. We've been working hard. We're essentially like one of those guys on the street just panhandling, for like singing a song or 10.
That's just...
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man, we're with this. Yeah, see. Let me see. I haven't gone on the restream here.
What do we got?
It's loading. Let me try to get. Here, hold on.
Oh, my restream's running good, bro.
I'm trying to get to the.
To the chat? Hey, tweet it. I will buy every review of fantasy parrots. Okay. We'll tweet it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. What ad would you like, sir? I know you got like 3 of them, so I just want to get it right. Sir, what ad would you like? No, he didn't hurt his arm on that sack. Why is everyone asking this? The main. I don't know which one's the main. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha right there. 2nd and 10. Gotta love that. Okay. Someone think about it, he messed up what I was out there to do. Okay, for sure. I ever view a Fancast TV shirt from the merch store. Devontae.
Well.
We had a viewer just say they would buy everyone Fancast TV shirts if Devontae Adams got more than 20 yards and there's
No way.
yeah, threw more than 20 yards, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well.
Interception, baby. Let's go.
Yo. Look at that.
Devondre Campbell, bro. I've been high on him. This guy's going to be a stud for us, Nick. He's probably going to be the guy that's come along for us that is, you don't think it, then you, realize it. This is the guy. This is the guy we've been waiting for. We didn't know. He's going to be the breakout stud.
See...
Hey, let's go.
Okay, defense. Remember, we need this not against the Lions, defense. We need you to be able to do this all the time.
That is true. That is big facts.
Just consistently gonna need you to be able to do what you've done.
Ooh, I think we all can agree this doesn't look like the same old Lions. What is it? They are. The Lions came out firing. They thought they put up a better fight than I thought they would.
Yeah, no doubt. I agree. I think the Lions are the. I think honestly the Lions are. Legitimately, or I shouldn't say the Lions in general, but Goff, second quarterback. Actually, I don't know. Would you be shocked if the Lions just slowly figured it out this year?
I would not.
Yeah, me either.
After seeing what I've seen from the past 2 weeks, I would not be.
I could see the Lions just slowly figuring it out to the point where it's you're good. In the division, it's the Vikings will be what they will be.
Yes.
And so therefore, I mean,
yeah.
The Bears are trying to figure out who their quarterback is.
So here we go. 3rd down here. We need that Aaron to Devontae. It's raining still, so that's problemsome a little bit.
Yeah, but at this point, if you go for it,
they're gonna go for it for 3rd and 2.
So I mean, you feel like you seal it.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty sealed either way, I think. But why not go and get it first?
Right.
You know, Devontae breaks one. Our guy Vince is buying fucking 30 shirts at least. Because you got to imagine we probably can't get in touch with some of the viewers that viewed, and it's then you got those other people that everyone said, it's the numbers don't add. So, but if Vince just bought rate, we'd be grateful. Shout out. Oh.
Man. See, what I don't love is what is that throw? Like, he's
What do you
right
mean?
there. No, like, that's a decent throw, but it's just like, he looks pissed. We're so used to seeing that throw.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just another missed deep ball, like, to MVS.
Yeah, it is, And it's like sooner or later you guys have to get on the same page a little more often, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It is
yep,
true.
like, that's kind of where I'm at, is like, all right, you're going to realistically win this game, but I don't know,
Yeah.
at some point, you've got to be able to get that pass completed because he's beating him down the field. Like, these are just
Yeah.
passes that are missed that, like, I feel like last year were like icing on the cake. This is how you
Yeah, for
go
sure.
over 40 points, right? Is you hit that pass,
Yeah.
he strides in, no problem. And I know I said it earlier, but it doesn't feel like anything crazy. It just feels like a little bit of rust,
Oh
a little
God.
bit of timing. Like,
Little little up and over there.
oh God. Dude. And it's
Yeah,
Kevin
right.
King!
Ah, bro, watch the replay. Oh no. Oh gosh. uh,
Bro, it's Kevin King.
Ramona St. Brown. I did not know that guy until today, but I found out it's him.
God.
Is that him again, maybe?
Dude. It's Kevin King, man.
Shout out my Uncle Brian, because that dude, if he put that bet in, smart man. But if he did not, oh no, there's a different guy, Benson. Never mind. Plus, potentially still smart if the guy hit his bet. Let's take a look.
Dude.
Ooh, 18 yards. It was 18 and a half. Oof. Okay. It's like in situations like these, you would love to see the defense really step up and like make a statement, on defense.
Yep.
But also at the same time, you're fine with like, okay, you did enough to get us so far ahead, so it doesn't really matter. So like if you did give up a touchdown this drive, not the end of the world, but let's really dominate,
Yeah, for sure. Like, this is like where that pride factor comes in.
One pride.
Yes, that's what it is, man. And like at the end of the day, look at that spread. It's 9.5 we need.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, we would have been good with 18.
I mean, yeah, 18. No.
Right now, 17 and a half would have been the spread.
Yeah, what was it? No. It was 12 and a half.
It was 11 and
Yeah,
a
11
half.
and a half. Sorry, yeah. 11 and a
Yeah,
half.
is what we originally saw out there. Man, bro, you gotta love it. Great game by them.
Yeah, I mean, this is
when you look at it. I mean, Kevin King, he had some bonehead plays, but they did only let up 17 points so far, which as a Packer fan, you got to be ecstatic about.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I think if you're a Lions fan, you got to be excited with how well you guys came out and played, and just knowing if you put a complete game together, you're like right there with any of these teams.
Yeah, I think
minus the Packers, Tampa Bay, Chiefs, Ravens, and Bills probably.
Just
But I
most of the good
digress.
teams. But I do think, yeah, man, absolutely. Like, why wouldn't? Yeah, that would like at the end of the day, that's it. Like for the
Yes.
Lions, like this is a decent team.
I'm gonna try to pull something up real quick and see if I can't get an answer on this, but I want to see what maybe some of our bets were for this game in the preseason there. And that's going to be pretty early on. Hmm. It's going to be almost near. Oh, it's definitely going to be this one. Hey. Let's try.
All right, let's see here. You gotta think like,
Huh.
yeah. The only thing, yeah, at this point, I mean,
Yeah, this game's pretty much now cough.
yeah,
And
Packers get the ball back, then kneeling that. It's over. That's a we cover that spread. We go 2-0, Scott, on the year.
this will make for a great Aaron Rodgers Tuesday tomorrow on the Pat McAfee show. I do believe.
Yep, they got him with Peyton and Eli, and to be honest, this is. I feel like the fans at home need to understand this. If you're watching the ESPN2 stream, right now, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning have decided to end this game with Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee has been
Arguably the best sports figure in sports.
legitimately. Pat McAfee has been basically on the top of
Yeah.
the sports media world for the last 2 years. Let's call it.
And if you don't know that, you're old as fuck.
Very
Okay.
old. Very, very old. Pat McAfee is the pinnacle of sports media right now. So much so that if you needed any other reason to understand that, Pat McAfee right now is on basically Peyton Manning and Eli Manning's show for Monday Night Football. This is
Yes.
the guy, right?
Yeah.
And you and I both love Pat McAfee. The show's incredible. But I think this is the future of sports media at play. I think,
Yes.
like the fact that Pat McAfee a couple months ago, he had a ESPN sent out a memo saying that no one that worked at ESPN could go on the Pat
Can't go on his
McAfee
show.
That was like 2 or 3 months ago. I shouldn't say a month ago. 2 or 3 months ago that came out. Now,
Yes.
tonight, he is on ESPN closing out the game with Peyton and Eli.
Yes.
So,
And the crazy thing is, like, before that memo came out, he was on ESPN doing stuff for them.
Yep.
So you think they would have had some appreciation for, like, him helping out, but they didn't.
No doubt.
And you know what? He said, all right, fuck y'all. I'm going to go put on the best sports radio, podcast, video show out there on the internet because I can do that for free, essentially. And I'm going to do the damn thing. And I'm sorry, ESPN, you guys are going to suffer a little bit, but I'll still come on every now and then to promote my brand and all that good shit.
And I think, this is a nice week 2.
Yeah.
Way to end this, honestly. Like, is Pat McAfee, look at him. I mean,
Oh, for sure.
just having a time.
He's a little
having a time. He's having a time, and he is on ES.
Yep. What we got? A little Jordan Love action here.
I mean, you gotta.
That dude's taking me like a champ.
At the end of the day, finish it out for us as a Packer. We want to see it. That
Aaron
way we
Rodgers.
know.
He's happy. Look at those crow's feet, though. Man, wicked. Sorry.
He's a little sleepy, but you know, long career. And at this point, Scott, I tell you what, man. Packers are going to finish this thing out. We know it. We did a game for the Packers on the stream. We've got 15 more this season.
Yeah, we do. And we're not in this fun, exciting fashion.
Tonight was
but
a special one.
It's much of a fun and exciting fashion.
Tonight was a special
I don't know. I might. I don't know what the total views are going to become out to this week 2 of Monday Evening Football Neck. Maybe if it's over 22, I'll be happy. And I will say this: if for some reason, it did happen to be over 250 views, I'll pay my face for the week 3, bro. Ain't no doubt about it.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And people got till Thursday night's game to start watching.
Hold on. If it's over 250, that's total. That's total.
Oh,
by the way,
total. People check in for 3 seconds and then leave because we suck.
It counts.
You know, those types
it
of
counts. And we're not that great, but we're learning.
No, we're not that.
We're learning.
We're not.
We're learning. And I want people to know that.
We're not afraid to be great, so we're at least.
See? You got to. Here's the thing, Scott. If next week you have to paint your face.
Philadelphia Eagles over Dallas
That's
Cowboys for
I
sure.
agree. I'm Eagles all day. That's how I've been feeling. See, I was curious.
I couldn't put the blue and silver on.
See, I was curious.
Well, I could in high school, but
I was curious.
Dallas Cowboys.
I was curious to ask you about that. Yeah, it's Eagles all day, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with the Eagles next week.
Yeah.
Eagles.
I
win.
know, but don't get me wrong. There's still a sore spot in the Eagles for 4th and 26.
You might as well place. You might as well place the bet now. Let's hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we kill this stream, hold on. Let's look at Okay. Sorry, I was
Whoa.
seeing something else on there. Let's see. All right. Let's.
Oh, did you?
Take a quick glance so we know right now. We can place this bet right now, honestly. Right now, as we speak. Where are the Eagles at?
Are they even going to show that?
Yep, they will. +4. Eagles +4 right now.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Eagles +4. Honestly, yeah, all day. Are you kidding? Me and Scott know.
All right, so you want to lock in a little $10 bet there?
Oh yeah, for sure. Eagles +4
Okay.
on stream live right now.
Yeah.
We are both telling you, Eagles +4. We will root against the Cowboys for this Eagles win all day long. Eagles +4. Yeah,
Just so you realize, that's where it's at, right
lock
there.
it in. I think Eagles.
Somewhere there.
I think Eagles beat the Cowboys for sure.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm excited that the Packers rebounded. Lions fans, I'm sorry you guys had to be that rebound for us. But hey, you guys also were the rebound for Jamal Williams, and I think that's going to work out tremendously for you. So, hey, keep the faith, have the pride, keep doing what you're doing. But right now, it's all about that cheese, bro. Who's got you smiling like that?
Hey, we're back. Listen, last week,
Yes.
dead and gone. Here we go. Packers are back. You saw it tonight. You're about to see it
Yep.
again. Get ready, because they are back. And you know what?
They are.
Myself and Scott, we'll always watch the Packers. And you guys won't get to see it, because this is Monday Evening Football.
Monday evening football.
You won't get to see it.
No. But
just
Nick.
know, this was an opportunity of a lifetime. Scott, this was phenomenal. We got to watch Packers.
Bro, I had a great time.
We got to watch them kick the Lions' ass. This is what it is.
Yeah.
We hit that. Oh, and guess what? Not only did we hit on the spread, but we're 2-0 against the spread. Just so you know.
Huh. Hey, if you don't know, now you know. But that's all we got for Monday Evening Football this week. Tune in next week when the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Dallas Cowboys. We'll be here to bring it to you in the most fun, exciting fashion that we know how. We'll probably be like, we'll see our moves and everything. It'll be crazy. We'll get thrown off YouTube. We'll be brought back on. You'll be a part of it. That's what you're going to be known. It's going to go down in the history books. Nick, you got anything for the people at home?
Guys, phenomenal. Never forget, me and Scott, you watch us the rest of the year. Packers fans, the whole way. No matter what, just so you know, Packers fans.
Also, don't forget to hit that Cash App FancastTV for at least $10 because I'm trying to eat good tonight. Thank you.
Hit us up.
Wow.
Guys, adios. We'll see you next week.